Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, one and all, to the NSAK Blitz Tourney Finals. This is a quick one. Fired quals up last weekend. We're in the finals this weekend. Boy, howdy, it's quick. We pared down a field of, I actually don't know how many people ran the qual, but it went from a top 16 qualified into a very hastily generated single elimination, winner takes all, to last two remaining competitors. We have in one corner, Obiyo, and in the other corner, the king of Yami Makai. Two absolute demons. I am Lorak. I will be on the mic for this evening. Joining me is the one and only Nintendo Sarah. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Good morning to everyone. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm about to watch some dog.
I know. I'm so excited for this. Yeah, we had 21 people attempt to qualify for this, so quite a few. And we are down to our last and final two.
A flurry of competition right into some good old fashioned rando action. It's good stuff.
Yep.
They're all set. They're good to go. We're about to get firing here. And we've got one of the worst starts of all time I've ever seen. This is horrible.
This is bad.
This is real bad. They got an instrument upgrade, they got O-stand, and they got spring. And they don't need spring in Sphere 0 because bonus barrels are completed in these settings. So the reward just falls to the floor. You don't need anything. It's just chilling there. You gotta go sure you run into snides.
Right, so you don't even need it for that extra check. So completely useless in Sphere 0.
The opener is going to look much different from Season 2. It's going to be all over the place because they have shuffled coins, so like finding coins in aisles is a possibility and they might be useful, and they're off. Bang! As well as shuffled Kasplat locations. That's the big one. They could find Kasplats in some pretty nasty locations. I'll call them out as we see them.
There have been some nasty locations we've seen already in this tournament, so...
The king is already checking the back of Creme aisle for one, and there's not one there, so fortunate.
Nope. Some nice coins, at least, for Donkey. That helps.
I mean, GB1 for Obiyo in the prison cage. There's our not spring reward. Oh, medal in the prison cage is pretty good.
Oh.
So in NSAK, we need 15 medals and 4 crowns. The vanilla requirements to open the helm doors. 15 medals is usually not too bad. Crowns can be an utter nightmare, so we'll see how the crowns pan out in the seat. If you see a crown, know that these runners just absolutely got super excited.
They will be rushing those crowns, and if they can't get them, they better be taking very good notes on where they're located so they can come back when they have the right Kongs and equipment.
If you see a crown in a shop and you don't write it down, you're going crazy, man. That's wild. That would be something.
That would be. Oh.
But, 15 medals isn't exactly trivial, but pretty commonly it pans out, especially because Helm is also filled with medals. So, if you're running into Helm with, all your instruments and, 12 medals, you're probably good to go. But just probably. You never know for sure.
This is a Flagra seed, so we could have only one banana medal in Helm and all the rest just other junk.
We're also checking the back of Creme aisle for the pad that will take them to the top. We are in Switch Sanity. Ooh, I see a purple vial in the lobby. Hillside has key 2, so we're probably going to get an early... We're definitely going to get an early Japes. Oh, Peanut on Ferry in the island. On Isles.
Oh.
Bosses are dead. What a blessed seed.
Aztec. That was Aztec to key 5.
Aztec to key 5.
Oasis. Yeah, bosses are dead. That's a nice hint to get early, so you don't have to worry at all the whole seed about checking bosses. Very helpful.
It is 7 to get into caves. That is a very expensive caves, but Galleon shops to key 8. That's the one I missed. I might have missed another one. But it makes sense if Japes is 1 and they have Donkey and Diddy and Peanut and everything is just playing nice.
Yeah, if it's Japes, yeah.
Oh, wide ice trap, very cool.
Oh.
We're gonna see ice traps in these settings too. You don't see those in Season 2. Alright, pro tip for those of you watching the stream. Here you go. Here's your hot DK tip of the day. If you're stuck in an ice trap, just hold up left on the control stick. The game's cave coding has ensured that is the fastest way to escape an ice trap. If you just hold up left. You don't need a mash. You don't need to do anything funny. You just hold up left and you're out of there. Bizarre.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, who knows?
That's a weird... Yeah. There's a joke in for that too, isn't there?
There is indeed. It's a little
I've gotten that one before. That's a good one.
sneaky little technology.
And it actually tells you real information,
Yeah.
which is good. So yeah, with coins can be anywhere. They can be in DK's house. They can be out anywhere through the training grounds. So we kind of got to, and there's some donkey coins right there.
I placed a fair amount of these Kasplats, and to be honest, I don't exactly remember where they all are. So we
Oh,
may be in an
no.
adventure. I don't remember if I put one in DK's house. I don't think there's one in the upper rim of the training grounds. There's like crown locations there, but I don't think there's a Kasplat there. There may be a Kasplat in DK's house. I'm not sure. Don't ask how we got there.
We won't ask that, I guess. Yeah, I
Light-
think
light home invasion.
we heard there was 144 different Kasplat locations, custom locations.
A lot.
There's a lot, yeah.
Like this one on the beach. Random sphere zero check. You gotta check this
Yep.
guy.
You gotta remember him.
Yep.
At least
They
he's
all-
near the entrance.
Both
to
runners
level
ran
one.
out to the X platform because there could be a Kasplat out there. That one's horrible. That was real bad.
It's real. If you forget that, it can happen. Oh, 5-door ship key 8.
Kasplat in the pillar. Hillside has 3 potions. Whoa.
Ooh, 3 on. Wow. Okay.
There's
There's only
key 8.
one.
Is that everything? And the last one is Japes Linky Time Cage Banana.
Yep.
Okay. So that would be the gun required. I barely talked about sanity. I think I briefly mentioned this. They checked the back of Carmyle to see what the pad was because in Switch Sanity it's shuffled, but a lot of other switches are shuffled. I think the Peanut Cage area is shuffled.
That
I
is
didn't-
shuffled. I didn't. Did you see what it was? It went.
I
They
did
went
not
by
s-
so fast.
I did not see what it was, but it wasn't Peanut because they didn't go in. So
Yeah, that's if you do exclamation NSAK in the chat, if anyone wants to see, is all the rules, and it also has a link to all the Switch Sanity switches and what they can be switched to. So if anybody is curious, and some of the other changes that we made, melon crates, fairies are all checks. So there is some information if anybody is curious on there. It is available here. So
a glorious showcase of all the wacky dev settings that have shown up. It's a good time.
yeah,
And yeah, you better clean out the hillside if we know there's 3 potions here.
key
For
potions.
sure. That's a big number. We know
That's
one's
a lot.
it's probably one in the Lanky Cage. The hillside also has key 2. So it's possible that you actually just get a move to get to key 2, which is a little weird. In season 2, you just get like a direct hint for your key 2. The big old change in dev is that paths have converted to multi-path hints, which puts your key 2 hints back on the path system, as well as giving you just boatloads of information.
Yeah, I hope we get to see some of these. We've got to see some in all the other ones we've shown on the Restream channel. But yeah, we already got to see one of the new hints, which was the 3 potions. So that's a very nice hint, and hopefully we'll get to see some. There is some pathless. Are we guaranteed a pathless on these?
Pretty likely, I think. Okay, that's key 2. Interesting.
Oh, in the melon crate.
That makes
Okay.
sense. Okay, so we see our second vial is in Chunky's cage, and our third is right in front of the Diddy's vanilla cage, vanilla location. The free Diddy, or not the free Diddy item, the front of cage item.
Front of cage.
Obiyo somehow managed to slide through that loading zone. Do not ask me how he did that. He probably could not replicate that if he tried.
You probably couldn't.
That was a head
Here's your-
scratcher.
Here's your DK64 LOL of the day.
Yeah, light cave moment.
Just slightly.
Great tech to backflip up to the that switch there. It's a cheekier jump than it looks. All the good players make it look like so easy, but it is a total nightmare. What the tech
not
is
easy.
to my understanding is you get like on top of the coal pile and then you neutral stick backflip up, and then when you get to the top you like hold in and you like grab the ledge. Man, we're learning so many things today.
Yeah, we're gonna see lots of different tech because NSAK it really changes how you have to play, because with colored bananas being shuffled, you have to check all the locations because the banana medals are still 40, but with them not, the colored bananas being not vanilla locations, they can be anywhere. As we just saw, balloon in here, all kinds of bananas all over this that we don't see.
Very wacky settings that have you going all over the place. Everything you thought
Yeah.
you knew about this game just like go out the window in a hurry. Sometimes, just sometimes. Sometimes it's all well and good, but a lot of the time it is very much so not.
It's not. Yeah. It definitely can change a lot of how you play this.
Diving in the hillside, great find. And then Lanky's cage probably has a third vial. It's another key. Oh wow. Okay, so there's a third vial in the hillside, which is probably on the dirt patch there.
Yeah.
I don't think we saw a third one.
I think they peeked all the cages and I didn't see another one.
I would like to see that dirt pile. It's not in logic until they get Lanky, but I would like to see it.
Yeah, but you can make that with Donkey Jump, I believe.
You can make it with Donkey Jump or do a slope climb, so it's not particularly tricky.
Yeah, we'll see what other kind of tech we get.
See if the king runs that way. Obiyo has sprinted past it.
Yeah. Leos wants to check these Kasplats. Yeah, it's possible in NSAK because you don't necessarily need Monkey Port or Gorillagon because those are changed. So you could possibly get a tiny list or a chunky list NSAK seed. Very, very low probability, but it could happen since we don't know what those will switch sanity to.
Oh, Obiyo heard. I think he heard a Kasplat and was like, "What's going on?" And bang, there's one in the minecart exit. And there's our third vial. It's not on the dirt. It is on the Kasplat in the...
End of Kasplat here. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, grape.
Kasplat in the... Just chilling out there. I'm not sure what switches we've seen for grape. Did we... I didn't get a good look at the Ramby switch. I didn't get a good look at the lowline switch. We'll get a good look at this one. This one's feather. That one could be shuffled. It's vanilla.
Yep, and this, the painting room one is now grape.
The King's trying to do a DK kick over to the dirt patch. Now that we've seen all three vials, we know this isn't going to be a vial. It could still be like a key. It could even be a Kong. We haven't seen any Kong hands. It's going to be like tiny, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, a rainbow coin might be even better. Wow, that's really good.
That's a really good find. Oh, and another ice trap for Obiyo.
Well, lowline's foolish, kind of works everything else. All right, testing has 2 pots. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Main caves is 3 pots. Oh, wow.
Okay. Getting a lot of these today. Oh, production time, chunky timer.
Broad.
Chunky timer.
Whoa, a pathless barrels. I mean, that makes sense. The boss is dead. And lowline's dead.
Oh.
So that kills, like, Jape's Underground immediately.
Yeah,
wow, that's really good.
Yeah, bosses are dead, so yeah. Wow.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen these hinting regions be this good. There is no bias. It randomly picks regions that have a vial in it. Okay, Lanky can be found by Donkey in caves. Okay. That's good.
First Kong hand, there we go. Oh, caves medal rewards, 1 potion.
Very nice. Another one. Was that... Did it say Isles Lanky Grape Cage?
Isles Lanky Grape Cage, yes it did.
And a Castle Shops Key 8.
8.
Is that a second one? Have we seen 2 of those? We
so.
saw another Shops Key 8. I may have written down the wrong shops. I think that's the second one.
I think it's the second one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't catch the number of how many to get in there.
It's a Galleon Cave Shops. I'm assembling an instant replay. Please hold.
We'll check it, yeah.
Go to the tape. You know, the king is clearing out, man, I got so much to talk about. These seeds are wild. King's clearing out Japes. Love that. He's going to be all set to go into caves. 7 GBs is, like, not a cheap requirement.
7.
But,
right? 7 definitely can be a lot. At least Japes is a lot of checks you can get, a lot of Sphere 01s, Lucas Splats and everything, and with Peanuts, helps you open it up too. Get these medal rewards.
Main caves is loaded up too, so you want to for sure check everything out here.
Yeah.
Okay, it was Galleon. It's Galleon Shops and Castle Shops in the Path Key, so it is different hints.
It's different. Okay.
Barrels being pathless means you probably don't have to worry about Hunky Chunky, the Hunky Igloo. You don't have to worry about this boulder here. Pretty nice.
Oh yeah, I don't have to worry about that. That's nice.
I'm gonna think about it. Yeah, I mean, it's very common that you're kind of like looking in your first 3 levels for a long time, and you don't want to like leave your first 3 levels until you have diving, barrels, and vines. And that's one strategy to go about things. But this time they're totally leaving barrels behind. Don't need it at all. If they never
do
find it,
not
it's just,
need
who
it.
cares? It could be like barrels is like super hard locked, like maybe it's locked by like vines or something. But if you don't need it, then just forget about it. I'd say it's more likely than you think to be pathless and NSAK. I would say, because you don't have a potential K rule phase to require it, which is a pretty hefty requirement. Pretty frequent,
Yeah,
right?
with obviously no K rule.
60% of your seeds will require barrels in Season 2, just for K rule.
Right. So yeah, in case people don't know this, I think we mentioned it, but the win condition is just to get Key 8, which is locked in Helm. So no K rule fight.
No
70
style.
golden bananas to get there.
No style, all keys.
Yes, all keys. So yeah, we don't have to fight K rule.
Just get the
So,
keys.
kind of a nice change. Something a little different.
Which pathless moves would have the most info? That is a great question. It's complicated.
Yeah. And with Switch Sanity, it's even
Switch
harder
Sanity.
because it changes.
In Switch Sanity, you have absolutely no idea. Because Guitarra locks the back of Aztec. A pathless Guitarra would like kill a huge chunk of a level. A pathless Coconut or Diving would kill a lot of Galleon.
A lot of Galleon.
But it may not be Coconut. It might not be Guitar. Who knows?
Right? And if you have the same instrument locking, say, back of Aztec and, some other things as well, could give you even more information.
Right.
We just don't know till they check it. Or one gun.
Maybe Peanut opens, the Hive Tunnel, the shipyard, not the shipyard, the lighthouse, and the Hive area, or not the worm area, and the Owl Tree. Just one gun does everything, just some crazy, insane roll. I say insane,
Yeah.
I've seen this happen before.
Yeah, I think we had that in one of these other seeds.
And as it turns out, you probably need that gun. So if you didn't need that gun, it would be very surprising.
That would be a lot of the game dead, yeah.
What are we looking for in here? Nothing in the Hunky Igloo, because barrels is not likely to lead to anything useful.
It looked like it was just junk in there anyway.
Main caves is not turned up like anything, which is a little weird. A little bit troubling, perhaps. That kind of leads you towards, like, the Ice Castle. Maybe we need to find Lanky. Maybe a little Beetle Race action.
Right, and we were supposed to find 3 potions in the main caves.
Yeah. The Beetle Race is looking real live right now, folks.
It is.
Real live. There's other contenders. We know the Kasplat on the blueprint pillar. The vanilla Kasplat that's up on that pillar has something. And it's probably a vial at this point. But if there's 3 potions in here. But besides that, you got like the 2 mini monkey caves. One is Toro locked. You got the Ice Castle, which contains both the Tomato Slam and the Beetle Race. Both of those are live. So like 2 of those checks have something. Maybe they missed a Kasplat. I don't even know.
Yeah, there could be a random Kasplat somewhere.
I think there could be a Kasplat by Snides, which would be punch locked. I don't think either of them peaked it, but that is a possibility.
Yeah, it's hard to know all these Kasplat locations because there's so many. You really have to be checking everything.
It's been a fair few minutes since I last looked at that list.
Yeah.
Or last had to, under time pressure, determine where all the Kasplats were. It's hard. I mean, it's hard.
It is. That's right. There's one in the Beetle Race, isn't there? Possibly.
Very
there
possible.
could be a Kasplat in there.
It's very peekable, too. You could have something there. However, another critical thing to note is that these hints, they tell you there's 3 vials there. It does not tell you how good those vials are. In the hillside, we had Grape and Diving, which are like 2 awesome vials, and a third. A third in what was it? The third was in Chunky's cage. That Chunky cage could be like balloon, which you may need to get into the beetle race. That'd be pretty nice. It could be trombone, which you don't need for the beetle race, and it's like just happens to be worthless. You don't know. The beetle race could have a clear vial that would count towards your vial counting hints, but you don't need that. You may not need an instrument upgrade if it's on the beetle race, but it may bait you in the wrong direction.
Yep. And it'll just sell you a potion, so you don't know. You gotta go check it. These are interesting bananas here. You have to like go down in between those slats to grab those. Interesting colored bananas.
What does Obiyo come back to Japes for? Did he see something?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
They were really hoping to pull Donkey, or they were really hoping to pull Lanky out of caves, because Donkey gets Lanky in caves, and we don't know where. Bit of a problem there.
Yeah,
oh, there's a splat in the river, and they can kill this with a gun and diving. They can get the reward. This guy counts as lowlands for what it's worth. So.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, where does it go? Because he's in the river. I know the river's the divider line.
Yeah, this was one of many points of confusion for a long time on how to divvy up the river. Things that are in the river count as lowlands because it's low.
Low. That makes sense. Okay.
That was basically it. that was the whole distinction.
Good distinction.
Seagull, you're so smart. That chunky cage is barrels locked, and barrels is pathless, so that blue vial in that is probably useless. Pretty likely.
That's right, yeah.
And
so if there's something on Beetle Race, yeah.
Yeah, if that turns out Sprint or Balloon, that probably kills the Beetle Race. Oh boy.
Ooh.
Well, maybe the Beetle Race is back on life support. Uh-oh.
Yeah. We already have O-Stand, so...
Our Galleon was 12. That's why Obiyo came back to Japes. He couldn't go to Galleon. He just wants to dump and go to Galleon.
He's trying to get bananas, yeah, or blueprints.
Makes a lot of sense. Whatever could get you Lanky in caves might be inside Galleon. The same Kong rules apply. Oh, but the king has found the grand prize on the medals. One thing was hinted on the caves medals, and it was the Diddy medal for Coconut Gun. That's big.
Oh, nice.
That is very big. You may need that for, say, Donkey's, or he may logically need that for Donkey's Cabin. There may be a coconut used back in Japes. Like, that could open up your, Ramby cage. I didn't get a good look at that switch. I don't know if anyone did.
Didn't either. I don't know if they really peeked it, if they just...
I think it's pretty likely to, considering there's and the Donkey medal was Lanky. All right, well... Never mind, that's the grand prize on your caves medals. Alrighty. The king with a great caves clear, just absolutely scouring the whole area, comes away with two pretty big pulls out of caves.
Yeah, because what else was other donkey things with bongos locked?
No bongos.
Can't do anything else.
Yeah, no bongos or blast means it's basically metal or bust.
Yep.
Oh, here we go. And with Lanky, he gets to pull a potion out of the ice castle. This is our first of 3 potions in the main caves area.
Alright, what are we gonna get here?
I imagine he checks the Beetle Race too, but again, I think the Beetle Race is back on life support. I think it's much more likely we're gonna need Mini and like maybe Twirl to get stuff.
Yeah, they might know the Twirl skip.
Definitely
if they need to do it.
You can skip Twirl, you cannot skip Bean Small.
No.
Yeah, rare instance of the tomato having something. That's true. Well, it's a pretty easy check to get. Oh boy, rocket barrel. What do we do with this?
Oh, okay.
Oh, this gets you to the Kasplan and the pillar. You're gonna go. You can definitely go peek that. Oh man, finding these 2 things on the medals is giving King like a huge lead here. But Obiyo is getting some information on what might be needed for key 8 as he pulls Triangle out of the Galleon shops. What do we need that for?
Ooh. It could be what gets you to spawn the vines in Helm.
Yeah, it could be something that lets you traverse Helm lobby. It could be a Helm room itself. Unclear. Oh no, the beetle is dead, but he does have a medal, so you kind of have to note that down. Like maybe I do need to come back for this if I find everything. But
oh, no,
you're probably not wanting to do that.
It's pretty cursed. If you have to go do the beetle race for a banana medal.
You're
Wow.
really hoping that you're really hoping other stuff turns up. We see our first crown in the Galleon shops. Lanky buys a crown from Funky.
Yeah, and Obiyo. Oh, yep. There's what's this? Vines.
That is Vine to the main caves area, so that is our second main caves item. And I think that guarantees the third. Oh my god, the custom supply locations put 2 on the cactus. That is my favorite combination of.
Oh wow.
That is my favorite by a lot. It's very good. Okay, not by a lot. I have a lot of favorite splats.
They're all good.
When 2 of them spawn there, it's very funny. Galleon's one of those levels with not a lot of real estate to like put Kasplats. As it turns out, it's a little bit tricky to place those guys when, you know, they don't like water all that much.
They have to be on a flat surface, right? They don't do well on slopes.
Yeah, they like being on flat, open areas. You start doing it elsewhere, it's kind of ugly. Oh man, the king is just machine gunning good checks here. Bang! Pineapple at a Cremile. Way of the Horde. Oh. Beautiful. Now we're kind of looking for more hints, right? We want to find, like, more information. I think what you have to do is, I bet the Rocket Barrel hint tells you where Key 4 is.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because we don't have a Key 4 hint, and we could use that.
We could use that.
Or they want you to go into Aztec. Maybe it's like on the Aztec dirt or something lightly locked to get Key 5, and then your Key 4 hint will be in lobby 6 or 7. A little awkward, can happen.
Yeah, if you can get that key before, logically, before you get Key 4, you can get. Oh, and there's barrels. We don't need, but.
I mean, hey, you don't hate to have it. Goes on Donkey's Medal? Not bad. Wow, Lanky locks his own painting room. There you go. Good value on a grape.
Yeah, grape's definitely, with the Switch sanity here, the grape is even more important than usual. At least for now, so.
Oh, maybe it's Key 4 in the Lanky cage. That would make sense. If they have 3 guns, surely they can open Randy cage and go get that right now.
Surely.
Surely.
Surely now, yeah.
Surely. Get all that for a rainbow coin. More importantly, he gets to see the fairy spawn. And the fairy can have an item.
Fairy.
We saw a flying vial and Isles earlier. Do we get another one? Oh, he's reloading the room. A lot of the time, reloading the room is the faster way to make fairies spawn, because they're...
The fairies are...
Yeah.
Yeah, notorious for just not spawning here. And you gotta go back. You gotta go in, or you gotta go leave it and come back. Is it
Bananas,
there? It's close.
Bananas fly. Was it pineapple for the Ramby cage? Thank you. Our intelligence gathering unit in chat has informed us that perhaps this key is not yet accessible.
Oh no.
Yeah, Obiyo is kind of in the mud. He is truly scavenging for every banana he can find in caves. He's got to get to 40 on 2 Kongs, which is just brutal. And if he does it in the wrong order, he might walk out of here without coconut. So, big trap placed. Now, let it be known that this is not really a disaster yet for him. Mainly because we do not know where any crowns are. We know where a single crown is in the Galleon shops.
Yeah.
But that is not a huge amount of information. And he leaves caves. Oh no.
Oh no, with no Lanky!
He's running out of ideas.
No coconut.
Think. What do I do? Locking coconut gun is kind of a brutal spot. Maybe you need coconut for DK's medal. And that's why it's so...
Oh, maybe.
And that's why it's like the order of operations. You have to do Diddy's medal and then DK's medal. So you'll get coconut gun and then you have to...
There's balloons, yeah.
Mm.
These custom locations are very difficult because you have to really figure out where they are and what you need for them.
Okay, well, they opened the Ramby cage, so whatever it was, I paid attention. That's fine. No big deal.
Yep, they got it, so...
The king is a golden rhino. Thing of beauty.
Fairy there.
Finding barrel throwing is just salt in the wound. Like, you don't need that for anything. Oh, wow. A key in the back?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Key 7!
Random key 7 on the fairy back here. That's big. I mean,
That is
oh
big.
gosh, and you might not come back here. It's very tempting to not come back here, right? You know that barrels is pathless, but well, there's 2 checks back here, and
yeah,
third with
and this
splat.
is flat now too.
Yeah, this is like a switch sanity fairy shuffle difference.
Random with splat.
Everything's alive. You gotta be very careful before you rule out checks, because it's like, well, wait a minute, there might be a splat here. He was checking a boss. Bosses are dead, so he's
Bosses are dead.
This is not ideal.
It was in the early lobby. Oh no.
Yeah, they said 3. We got 3 vials on the hillside and 3 keys in Japes. Good grief. Whew.
Japes is loaded.
Now, level 1 Japes is unsurprisingly stocked up on goods.
Yes, very much so.
Alright, and he's gonna go get another key out of this lanky cage. I'm guessing this is key 4? I don't think this is key 5.
Yeah, looks like it was Coconut that was locking the Ramby cage, but
right.
It was hard to see.
Well, Vanilla makes things simple. Although that does complicate things for Obiyo, because he can't do it. He doesn't have Coconut. He's got to go back to caves and find it. It is indeed key 4 here. So our key 5, we have a key 5 hint for Aztec Oasis and Totem area. With no instruments, you hope it's in the Oasis. We'll see.
Yeah.
Perhaps this next pack of hints that we get in level 5 will be helpful.
Jump there. Okay.
Oh, and a crown back here. A crown in the Pinot Cajun Isles is big. Love that.
Yep. That's very important. We do not want to be in a crown casino.
So King is at 1 of 4 crowns. He will almost certainly find the one in Galleon Shops, because he's definitely going to clear it out because it's a hinted region. So he's, practically speaking, at 2 crowns right now. Finding more is going to be tricky. He's checking behind the cabin and cabin aisle for a Kasplat. Classic location.
It's a classic, yep. I was like, Kasplat's going to be all over the place.
Igloos can be found in Crystal Caves. Oh my god.
Oh, thank you.
Insane information. Tiny found by Donkey and Forest. Actually good information. So Tiny's our last Kong. Because Forest is now level 5. Castle Funky Chunky. And the treasure room has 2 potions. Ooh.
Ooh, we're gonna see hype chest.
Maybe
hopefully.
Get a little hype chest action.
It's a nice one.
Now I'll say this. Knowing how the hints are filled, we're getting a lot of non-path. That makes me think this key 5 is gonna be like kinda easy. And your key 8 is not gonna be too bad. I think this is gonna be a pretty tame seed, perhaps. You're getting a whole pile of key 8 hints. We've seen like no multi-pathing. Weird.
Well, I know, we haven't seen any of them yet.
We might see it if we get Coconut hinted. Like, we might see like Coconut on the path to key 4 and 7 and 8, possibly. But, The King is flying.
We're not gonna say the J word. Not yet.
Yeah, I think Obiyo might disagree with us, as he is trying to find probably like 5 CBs or something for Donkey. Turk a splat in the igloo. Well, good thing Barrels is foolish. We're never going in there.
Yeah.
Golly. But make no mistake, folks, this is certainly not over. There is a lot of variance at play still, so.
Oh yeah, with only seeing 2 crowns.
Who knows?
And nowhere near enough banana medals so far. And climbing all the way to 70.
Is this the Diddy balloon he needs for medal? This might unstuck him. There we go. There's his Coconut, so he's back in the mix.
There you go.
But he has to stay here and do Coconut. Maybe he's like thinking of like balloons he's just seen.
You gotta remember where you saw
this is the perils of custom banana locations, is that and low metal requirements. It's just sometimes you have to get all of them, and they're just not in locations you expect. It's pretty brutal.
You gotta check everywhere.
But with Coconut and Grape and Lanky, he's now back on track. It's his Pineapple. I imagine he goes to Japes and clears it out. And then he'll probably be like hot behind, or in hot pursuit of the king.
Yes. Get his keys.
Acquiring his 4th Banana Medal. Pretty good Banana Medal pace. Usually Banana Medals aren't your blocker, but it's good to kind of keep it rolling. If you're aiming for like a 2-hour completion time, you know, that's a good seed. Great if you can complete an NSAK seed in 2 hours. Great time.
Yeah, that's a very good time.
Yeah. You know, 4 hours by half an hour, not too bad. Pretty good pace, especially because you're going to get a fair few in Helm. So really, you're kind of like aiming for 12 randomly found ones, and then you kind of hope your Helm kind of clears out the rest. Given how few instruments they have, though, they may not be able to rely on Helm so much. We have Grape to the Lighthouse. This is interesting.
Ooh, and I think it looked like it was Grape to the Cannon game room, too. I believe that was also Grape.
Ramby is also Grape. Oh my god. Okay, so Grape is our gun of choice today.
Oops, all Grape today.
Right. Nobody tell Tudos. Absolutely nobody tell him.
He was here earlier.
This is very funny. He hopped in the crate. Obiyo hopped in the Ramby crate as Lanky, so he's running around picking up Lanky bananas because he's Lanky but Ramby.
Yeah,
he thought only Donkey could do it. Think again.
Yeah, Ramby is not locked to a specific Kong. It can be anybody's.
Times. Alright, so... Man, we still don't have a Chunky hint. What's going on?
Here's Chunky.
Yeah, this Galleon trip for King might not be all... It's pretty good. It's going to be better than Obiyo's trip because he's just got Lanky and more stuff to run through, more checks. But if these checks don't turn up anything, it's just kind of like wasted time. Obiyo might like start feeling the pressure and like want to head to Aztec quickly because I think Aztec is where their progression is.
I think so, but it is 23?
23 is not a small number. Even for all his advantages, the King is only at 21 and he's got 3 blueprints marked. Two blueprints he can turn in marked.
Yeah. So could dump to get there, but just...
Wow, that torch is just absolutely horrible in this pool of water. My goodness.
We have no usable instruments to kill him, so we have to use a gun, and he's gonna run out of ammo!
Well, there's some ammo in the water. All right, 10 more shots. Yeah. Here you go.
Swim for it. Hopefully he can get it. This is really bad. Oh no.
Oh, he's got it. Yeah, now he had enough shots in there. It isn't too bad from there. Golly.
Got it on the last shot again.
Well, he does not need any more hurt at this point. He's probably already feeling the heat, feeling behind, but I can assure you it is definitely not over. These seeds can go crazy in a hurry at the end.
Yeah.
These guys won their matches at like dueling times. They both ran their semifinal match at it was like 2 days ago, around the same time, and they had crazy variance in their seeds.
Yep.
Obiyo had to hunt for a crown for like 10 minutes before he could finish the seed. It's just, sometimes it just happens. It just goes crazy. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah. If you're in a crown casino and you don't know where, you got to check everywhere. And just hope we get lucky and pull one. And he happened to get lucky and pull one while his opponent was in Helm and was able to pull out the win.
Well, we got some more action. We got Gorilla Gun in the lighthouse. Inside the lighthouse. Very likely to get checked, I think. We have no idea if we need Gorilla Gun. Because of Switch Sanity, your traversal method across Helm Lobby is unclear. Uncertain. We won't know until... Well, Monkey Port was not shuffled as Monkey Port at the back of Kremile. So if we get Monkey Port, we can run into Helm Lobby and check it. But until then, we don't know. We don't know.
Yeah.
Gun's a fine item to have, though, especially if you have caves. Some good value for Gorilla Gun and caves. Pretty bad otherwise, but some good value.
Yeah. And that's the Gon pad is in main caves, so that's a main caves area we could check.
Oh, true. Yeah, that's another main caves one. I forgot about that guy.
Yeah, with Gon now. Well, I don't have Punch yet, or Chunky, but we could at least, if that's where a potion is.
Right. Obiyo took
Toshi.
Lanky. Obiyo grabbed Lanky and bailed out of caves as quickly as possible before like continuing to clear out the ice castle. So he didn't come away with Rocket Barrel on the ice castle or Vines on the Kasplat and the Pillar. So he's still, in his mind, there's still 3 vials in the main caves area. He's gonna have to. He's definitely gonna have to come back there.
Definitely.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's like waiting for Rocket Barrel to come back. Because the pillar is directly hinted way of the horde, so very tempting to head that way. Okay, so what is usually a peanut switch in vanilla is a pineapple. So that might, if you find Chunky relatively quickly, that might explain a need for pineapple on the way of the horde. Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe, yeah. We still don't know.
It could be it could be Chunky face shooting for all we know. In our first treasure room action here with the water raise, or with the water raising is in logic, springs in logic, this whole gold tower is in logic. So we might see like a splat up here and possibly a vial. We have 2 vials in the treasure room. We were thinking hype chest, but we might be getting otherwise.
Maybe we'll see one here. Oh, yep.
Not the splat, but perhaps up top. Maybe. Perhaps.
Up here.
Just a little vial action. A tiny blueprint. Excellent.
Nope.
Not a tiny blueprint. It's a Diddy blueprint, but it's a tiny Diddy blueprint.
Okay.
You know, a tiny Diddy blueprint. The tiny is an adjective, not a noun.
Right, of course.
I'm going crazy here.
You're cooking too hard already.
It's over.
We're barely in the scene. You're already cooking too hard.
I gotta brace myself for when I start losing my mind when they're hunting for crowns or something.
Yeah.
Obiyo's at 22. He might dump his. He can't dump. Can he just like run around aisle and get into Aztec somehow? He's headed to caves. Maybe like reconsider his hints as like main caves. I think he's realizing main caves now has got his sauce. I mean, Rocket Barrel and Vines are like certainly good, specifically for Aztec, but the balloon tower has an ammo belt.
Oh no, ammo belt 1. Okay.
Well, there's one of our vials. So the treasure chest has something. It is an indeterminate amount of hype, but it is 1 vial's worth of hype.
And with that being a bait, I hope we don't get another bait. But with ammo belt 1, and we started with instrument upgrade, hopefully there's not too much bait left.
One can hope.
That would be very mean if it picked 2 bait potion as location.
Be very funny though. Maybe that's why all the locations it picked are so large in quantity. It's because there's nothing else. These are your regions with all your stuff in it, and everywhere else is foolish. Enjoy. That is just crisp, clean slam work in the ice castle. That is
very
beautiful.
nice.
Slam, punch, jump, slam, punch, jump, slam, punch, jump.
And even it stops to pick up the coins.
Oh yeah, you get. It's all about the minor efficiencies. If there's bananas in this room, you got to stop for those, because you're gonna beat the tomato by a lot with animation canceling like this.
Yeah.
All right, the king has acquired his 2nd crown of the galleon shops. Right as Obiyo pulls up a rocket barrel, he's gonna take rocket barrel straight to that hinted Kasplat for sure. And he will be back in the mix with Vines, and perhaps if he can buy a GB, he might go straight into Aztec, and then we're like almost dead even again.
Yeah. Yeah, if they go into Aztec right about the same time, pretty even.
Yeah, if he can just get 23, I don't know how he's getting 23, but he needs 1 more. He has 22 marked, 22 tracked at least.
Yeah. I think I saw 22 on the screen as well, so.
King has just passed 24. I think he's headed to Aztec.
Yep.
Checking the boss?
He's going to go the boss for a banana? Oh no.
There's no way.
So I think he forgot. So one of the things we had him on restream earlier this week, Obiyo does not write down the hints. He goes all off memory.
God, he's insane. That's right.
He has definitely admitted to forgetting things before.
What an absolute beast. The hints are a cruel mistress. Wow, a
Yeah,
Kasplat
and-
just chilling in the back of Aztec lobby. That's very fun.
That's a good one. Okay.
Oh, there's a GB there, so if you got lucky, you could just gamble there, I guess. Is that exterior?
Mushroom exterior, yes it was.
Exterior's foolish. Alright, well, easy enough. Off to Aztec. Or we have a brief pause as
We
the
may have a crash.
classic.
Yep.
Just a brief crash. A moment to pause. Recollect and
He just has to
reconsider.
reboot Project 64, so
Deal. Crashes in this game are so they're much less disastrous than you might think. This game is so aggressive about saving when you pick up like anything or like go through a loading zone that the only thing that the king might have lost, he might have lost that GB in Aztec lobby when he just runs back there. I'm not actually sure he lost that GB. That might have saved. Like this game saves that much.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah. And he can, if he did lose it, he will be able to start the time again when he gets back there.
GB save. All right. Yep. That's.
Yeah, 26. So he's good there. Yep, and I believe that was up to 26, where he was. He had that one was his 26, and it looks like he has 26 still. So
That easy.
Okay. Oh no, are we okay? Are we crashing again? Okay.
Huh. Wow, it really does not want him to get in the Aztec.
It really doesn't.
That's a curious one, that's for sure.
That was very close to the same place. Almost exactly, but it was very similar.
The joys of technology.
This is Dev Branch, so there could possibly be stuff going on, but
see, the Dev Branch has all the fun stuff, but it's got all the
it can be a little bit buggy.
Dev stuff. It is in progress. These are the kind of seeds where it's risk reward. You know, it's like your classic gamble in the randomizer itself. You're risking game breaking crashes or bad logic, but the reward is these insane features that have you baboon ballooning to the top of Creme Isle in comical fashion.
Yeah. And Switch Sanity and all these things are only there. And I think we do have holiday mode turned on both sides. Which is, oh no, only on Obiyo's side. I see King doesn't have that, but Santa across the moon.
Santa on the moon, snowy ground. Good times.
Yeah, our fun lights around the warp pads. Looks like a Christmas tree. So hopefully he can get in here.
All right, who buffed the B-Lockers? Who did it? It wasn't me. Balam? Balam, was that you?
Is this Balam? Did you do something?
I don't believe you.
You had the latest commit, right?
I don't believe you. Yeah. Who had the last change? Get blame.
It was him.
It was him. Look, man, we gotta throw somebody under the bus. I'm sorry. Had to be somebody.
Right.
Aztec is currently undergoing some weekly maintenance, so it'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, just pause. Yeah, that's right, Blam. You tried to get the rock earlier.
You throw me under the bus? That's right. Ain't no way. I'm untouchable. We're collectively throwing each other under the bus repeatedly until it works. Good times. Yeah. Good times.
Just wait and throw somebody random in.
Could use some like elevator music.
Maybe he can approach it from the other side or something. Just to try to, yeah, there he goes. Okay. Just to try something, because he was by here earlier.
Oh, that time it worked. You know what?
Okay, good.
DK64, LOL. Who knows?
Who knows? I'll say, because he ran by this before when he was checking the hints. So, okay, just let's get into Aztec and
Crisis,
go.
crisis averted. We're back in
All
the
right,
game.
so there they both go again. They did let each other know there was a break, so.
That's bizarre.
Okay.
We're gonna have to. All right, back to the lab on that one. I don't know.
Yeah. I believe the monkey scientists will have a little bit of work to do after this.
Well, we'll give B-Locker a talking to and get things all squared away.
Yep. But all right, at least we can move on with our seed here. So, ooh, that's a fun balloon here. It goes around the bridge.
Lighthouse for Obiyo makes a lot of sense here. Good density. You got stuff to do. You're just barely short of Aztec. This is just a quick trip in here, and then you go to Aztec. Can we get key 5 just chilling here in the dirt? Beautiful. Love that.
Where's our key 5? Okay. That's easy.
All right, all keys. Emphasis on all, it seems. No problems. That's 10 more hints, too. We're getting a lot of information out of here. And with no instruments, you're not getting to the back of Aztec. So, this trip ends very quickly. You could do, Tiny Temple, because, any one of these switches.
Yeah, you can see if there's any bananas in there. And what's in the... You have diving, so you can get the...
You get Tiny's Cage, Vulture.
Tiny's Cage.
Pretty good value.
Yeah, the Vulture. Yeah, and of course bananas, because it can be anywhere.
Right.
Oh.
The odds that you get 40 in the front of Aztec alone is not, super high. There's certainly enough groups to do it, but they have to, all fall in the same Kong. It's not, crazy likely.
I don't know, Lanky seems to have a lot here.
Yeah, and they have the guns, too, so if you get enough balloons in Tiny Temple, you never know. Ooh, Potion of the Llama.
Oh, llama. Okay.
Sacks to get to the back of Aztec. Interesting.
Yep, sacks. Okay, so... Well, we don't know... Nothing's hinted back there, is it?
We have Cranky Donkey hinted, so we do need to get back there.
Cranky. Yes, okay, Cranky. I forgot Cranky.
But at this point, it's got to be something for Key 8. All our other hints are solved, so it's just run to Key 8, right? Or you get everything you need for Key 8. It would sure would help, game, if you dropped us a Helm order hint, so we know what we're looking for. That would be very helpful.
we would like to know what instruments we need.
Or perhaps we could find Monkey Port. That would also be helpful, because then we know what we need for Helm Lobby.
Yes.
Although with Gorilla Gone being found, it's one less thing to worry about. There's still a lot of problems. It could be charge a gong to spawn the vines. It could be any instrument. They only have one of the 4. They need 3 for Helm, but could be one that isn't required for Helm for funsies.
Yeah. And it can be grab is the last thing.
Gorilla Grab is all sorts of wacky there. So. Yeah. Rare use of Gorilla Grab. Oh wow, Chunky! Whoa! Chunky out of nowhere on Lanky's Metal and Aztec. We're questioning our ability to get... Oh my god, I'm never questioning the king again. We were questioning our ability to get medals in only the front of Aztec, and the king is just please. make way.
I got this.
I know it's
You got
good.
it.
That's a nice pull. Things are breaking his way. He's clearing medals in just the right way to find all the good stuff.
Yeah.
It really doesn't help that the hints are not telling you exactly where to look, and it's just enough uncertainty to cause problems.
Yeah, wow. That was lucky though that we pulled enough bananas to get Lanky's medal here.
Just enough good thorough clearing. I mean, you never know when you're gonna find a crown on a medal, right? Any medal could be your super critical important one that wins you the seed.
Yep.
Sometimes, a lot of the times, these races are not to... NSAK races are not to, find all your items to get into Helm. A lot of them are races to find your 4th crown, which is very scary. We only have seen 2. We've only seen 2, but we're an hour in, so our pace is still not too bad yet. Not too bad.
Right. Not too bad, so yeah. Yeah, and we know anybody who was here last night knows how important it is to check all your medals. Because we had a fun, long casino last night. for oranges, which ended up being on the Donkey Medal in Forest. And
Oh, wow.
everybody got and Donkey was on Tiny's medal in Forest, so everyone got Donkey and bailed.
My God.
That was terrible.
That is horrifying.
That was real bad. That was real bad.
That was a good triangle check in Tiny Temple by the King. He had a great roll into the GB to skip the claptrap room and then quit the level from there. Just great routing. Finishing that room over anywhere else is just a thing of beauty. You don't want to actually complete the room. You just want to swipe the reward and get the hell out of there. And it's a good check because triangle is our only thing we found in the Galleon shops, and it's on the path to key 8. So triangle checks are kind of important. Or it could just be a triangle room in Helm. I don't know.
Right. Or triangle to get in.
Ooh, speaking of important, we got a clear vial in Lanky's two-door ship. And Obiyo has found that I do not believe King checked this.
No, I don't think he did. Yeah, I don't think he went in here.
Well, it seems he knew more. He knew better than we did. How about third melon? He knew better than we did. Get out of here. Good try, good try. You should have known better than to check unhindered regions, you fool. Here's another triangle check. Chunky's 5-door ship. Something in the 5-door ship is on the path to key 8, so this would line up together, right? You line up triangle into the 5-door ship. Your key 8 hints align. This is like a great read.
That'd be great. Yeah, that would be really helpful if there's something good here. And Chunkies, you can peek. Can you peek 2 or only 1 from Chunkies? I never remember which ones you can peek when you're inside there.
I think you can peek both. You might not be able to. I don't think you can see Lankies. You can definitely see Ditties. Yeah, no, you can only see Ditties, I think, from here. Yeah, just a blueprint in here, but perhaps a little bit of information. Can we see Diddy's room? Just a GB. You're not seeing Lanky's room from here, but wow, a bunch of chunky bananas. That's pretty nice. Obiyo clearing out the treasure room, but without Tiny or Mini Monkey, we're not gonna get any extra info.
Nope, we just get that ammo belt.
Yeah. He doesn't know it, but he doesn't even need to climb the...
Right.
He doesn't even need to climb the balloon tower.
Yeah, look at these bananas all through this shipyard here. Interesting placements.
Oh, and now the King is going to go be disappointed by Clear Vial. I think this is his 3rd melon as well. We started with an instrument upgrade, so here we go. Enjoy.
Yep. Have fun with your extra health.
Woo! Obiyo getting his, he's going to take his turn on the Aztec B-Locker Boss of Death. See how this one treats him. But the King, with his key 5 out of Aztec, is going to go get more information. I'm surprised he didn't do this before going to Galleon, but information is everything. And no problem. Bang. Alright, Castle 7. Nothing on the top of the library. We're getting our last 10 hints, probably. Coconut is dead. Oh my god. What?
Whoa, Coconut pathless. Wow.
Balloon is dead.
Balloon.
Chunky, Lanky, Tiny. There's our helmet. That's big. Oh, well, that cage is coconut locked. Certainly don't need that.
We don't need that.
Tunnels are foolish in Aztec. Chunky can be found by Lanky and Aztec. We knew that. Wow. Okay, team. So yeah, after all that, let it be known you only have 4 hints to key 8 right now. You might not get many more than that. The seed is loading you up on vile hints and foolish hints, which tells you that you just don't need a lot of stuff this seed. Like, there's not a lot of like really hard required items. Even that coconut, which probably was instrumental to getting Lanky in caves. Due to the path construction, it just like didn't end up on the path. It's a little complicated.
Right, because Kongs are assumed on the path.
Right, due to the assumptions made to like make paths a little bit clearer, the foolish hints can be a little cheeky sometimes. Or they're not foolish, they're pathless, right? It is as literally as written, it's just not on any paths. If you check your spoiler path, it's just not there.
Does not mean it's not needed, though. You could need it for banana medals. You could need it for an either-or situation.
You need it for crowns. You could have crowns behind. Surroundings for 1 potion.
Oh.
What was the other one?
Jape's Hillside looks like 7 and 8. Aztec Linky Medal.
Hillside?
It looked like it was 7 and 8.
Was that the fairy that had the key?
Fairy, the Ramby Fairy, yep. The Jape's Ramby Fairy.
And
the factory medals can be
for the
1 potion.
Okay.
Didn't see how many that was either. How many was to get into factory? Let me see if I can keep that real quick. It'll let me.
Do we see Castle? We care about Castle a lot because Castle has a Way of the Horde shop. And we do need Chunky, so yes, that makes sense for that Way of the Horde. Yeah, King's just kind of like recollecting or gathering his notes, as I am currently doing as well. So
Yeah, it was 47 to get in for factory.
47 to get into factory? Okay. And they need to get in there for Chunky production for something.
Yes.
I think density is the play. It's just all density. Yeah,
Yep.
So the king knows that Barrels is pathless, and he just pulled a boulder off that crown to see that there's a clear vial in that, a clear vial in there, and might not need that. Actually, ooh, I think I'd do it anyway, because if that's a slam, you might need that, and it might be pathless still.
Yeah, because factory is level 6, so that's going to be a blue slam lock Chunky production timer.
They do need a slam.
They're gonna need blue slam.
And by their nature, because you can get either slam to do it, neither is strictly required. So a lot of the time they end up unhintable.
Yep. And
Very
pathless. The slams won't be, but if they are behind something that's pathless, it's possible as well.
I think I'd definitely do that crown and try and find a slam there, but it is also equally likely, and perhaps more likely to be a bait. It could be oranges that you don't need. It could be your 3rd instrument upgrade that you don't need. It could be your 2nd ammo belt. So yeah, it's like it's almost even odds, actually. It could be like sniper or homing that are dead. Okay, so it's like, I don't know, like 20%? 25% maybe?
Yeah.
Pathless hints are tricky. They're just as they say on the tin. Trying to read more into it and treating them as foolish hints will cause problems.
Yeah, pathless is not foolish, right?
Yeah, reasons.
It needs to be your new tagline.
Foolish hints are very much so structured such that they are very powerful in nature, right? They tell you, foolish is a very powerful word. It's trying to tell you that you need absolutely nothing in that area. Absolutely nothing. There are no crowns in foolish regions. That's how strong that is. Pathless is just talking about paths to things that are on the way of the Horde, things that are important.
Right.
Or things that are strictly required to beat the seed. Emphasis on strictly required.
Right.
They're certainly, they might be some of the most complicated hints. Right up there with crazy multipaths. The multipaths we've seen in this seed are very tame. What we got, Hillside.
Really
we got
are.
one multipath hint, Hillside to key 7 and key 8, which was what, Grape?
Grape, I think, yep.
And that's definitely Grape, because Grape got you key 7 in the back.
Yes. So, and what is this? This is our first time seeing this hint, I believe.
Rocket Barrel hint key 8, or Hillside to key 8. That is a solo Hillside key 8. That's probably diving.
Okay.
That's probably diving. For something in the 5
have it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
diving.
let's say for the ship, for that potion.
Don't know what in the
What do
5-door
we
ship though, so we need bongos or sax or maybe trombone to look more into the 5-door ship. Obiyo back in caves. I'm wondering what he's thinking in caves. I feel like the play here is take your key 5, go get hints. Go get hints that it's Aztec Chunky or Aztec Lanky Metal. And he's off to the races. He may not have gone on Tiny Temple? He might have just missed a couple CBs.
He might not have gone in the temple. I don't think he did. I think that was only King that did.
King is clearing out forest right now. Are we going to see Tiny on the conveyor belt? It's a possibility. It is Donkey freeing Tiny in forest. It's also possible to be a metal. Very
Yep.
gross.
That's gross. Yeah, it was just a GB on this conveyor here. Not that. No slam.
Oh, slam.
Can't get in. I don't know if there was a balloon in there, but no slam. Can turn to night. Let's see what we got. Could be a split on the back here too.
You know, we were talking about
Dang,
CBs and Aztec. I bet Obiyo missed the CBs that are like behind the all around the llama cage. That might have slipped his attention because he came from the front.
Yeah.
And did the Kasplat up top, but then didn't check like the backside. Maybe he missed those. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Because it looks like it's pretty tight requirement to just get enough for Lankies.
Right.
Didn't look like there was any extras.
And if Chunky unlocks anything you need to get Tiny and Forest, it's going to cause super big problems, right? Because Tiny locks the back of Aztec, so you would have to get Chunky in the front of Aztec alone before you can get into the back of Aztec. If that is how it turns up. He just hit 30 and quit out. I'm wondering what he's thinking. Maybe he's thinking Forest? Forest is 31. He could dump his one blueprint and get in.
Yeah, so you think he can get in now.
Or back to Javes.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know what he's thinking here.
He's scavenging the world for stuff.
Yeah, just looking for maybe a banana medal he missed or something.
Yeah, I mean, after missing those caves medals for a while, that's gotta leave you a little unsteady, right? You gotta try and recoup some time somewhere. Like maybe I gotta gamble somewhere, gamble on some metal. And Tiny's on DK's metal in Forest. Well, that's certainly nice and simple.
That's good.
It's very good because you couldn't do anything else.
No, I was gonna say you can't do anything. No slam.
You would need a slam, I think, or more.
Yeah. As long as it wasn't on Check of Legends, right?
Fortunately,
it can't be anyways. Tiny, right? Yeah,
could not
Tiny
be there.
couldn't be on behind. Right? Tiny couldn't be there. I was cooking too hard there. That would've been fun.
Slow down, slow down. I mean, yeah, what else could it have been? Like Thornvine Barn, you need a slam. So, yeesh.
Yeah, and we saw it wasn't on the mills, so.
Am I going crazy?
No
What are the
levers.
DK checks? I'm just forgetting. Oh, the levers, right? Yeah,
The
not
levers.
grab.
He peeked that, so he peeked it anyway. It was just a banana, so did see that.
I mean, given how little stuff is required, pretty good odds it was just going to be on. Pretty good odds it was just going to be on the metal.
Right.
But metal routing is just like a total wreck with random CBs. You just kind of run around and hope that you just run into the patches that are assigned to the correct Kong. You just kind of hope.
Yeah. We just hope it. There it is. Okay. Yep. It is the DK Forest medal again. Seems to literally like that. So yeah, Obiyo has 41 now, so what's he checking? Banana medals. You gotta go back to Aztec. Get Chunky. And all right, we're getting this banana medal here. So I think it's important to, when you see a banana medal in a shop, you probably want to buy it because you don't know how much you're gonna get. I mean, getting to 15 is not that bad, but it's not trivial either. So I definitely think you see it in a shop, and in NSAK you have a lot of money with the random coins being everywhere. You seem to get more money than in season 2. So you're definitely, every Kong's gonna be like 40 range, at least. So even if you end up with 8 or 9 coins, I think it's worth it. So Obiyo's happy to see his Helm Order hint.
Yeah, between random rainbow coins and random coin or like banana coin placements, you get so many coins. You are flooded with them. Oh my god, Obiyo has 5 tracked. Okay, maybe it's just the seed that is just loading you up on rainbow coins, actually. That might be it.
Could be, but it always seems like the NSAK seeds end up with a lot of coins. Like, there's just skipping coins.
I don't blame him. Like, at some point, it's just like, you certainly don't need any more from here. Like,
Right. Yeah,
the
even
king
that
is clearing out
banana
his level.
medal was
He's clearing out his
that
level
banana
5.
medal was 8, and it just you easily buy that.
With the king clearing out his level 5, he's got enough coins for the rest of the seed. There's only 2 levels left, right? Only a handful of shops to
Right.
check.
Yep.
Basically done. Obiyo has received the good word that, oh my god, I need the lanky metal in Aztec, and I only have the front, but I'm kind of close. I have to just scavenge this entire level for a random balloon that I might not have seen.
Right.
Well, there's a pineapple balloon floating out of the sand. I
Oh,
love that one.
no.
He's at 35. Oh, there we go.
He's so close. Yep,
And
there
now
they are.
This 15
There
around
they
the llama. There we go. Metal, just tight metal requirements are just killing Obiyo in this seed. This really demonstrates the difficulty of custom banana locations really well. If they just place them in such a horrible in such a specific chunks that you can get 40 with very few things, they may expect you to get 40 with very few things, and you gotta figure it out.
Right? Oh no. Yeah.
Nothing good there. Nothing
And there
good
was
at all.
just 40 available too. That was just 40 there. So interesting to check this, because barrels is pathless, but we could pull a crown, we could pull a medal.
Yeah,
Bananas.
I mean, crowns are the big question mark at this point. You only have 2 crowns, and you're an hour in. You're not comfortable. Like, yeah, your pace is like, 2 crowns per hour, right? It's all well and good, but like, your pace is that is still not comfy to be in.
No. Oh, it was 4, 7, and 8 for Hillside. Okay, I missed that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Grape is used for like everything. That's your only key 4 hint. That's your only key 4 hint, by the way. So you have to use that to figure it out. But I mean, the Ramby door locks everything. So the Ramby door locked your key 4 and key 7. So grape is good. Grape is good.
Yep, and that was in your lobby 6 as well. That key 4 hint was so. That was.
It's
not
kind
a
of
great
funny,
place for that.
Those multipath hints that just like vomit information at you, tell you that something is on the path to everything. Usually all that boils down to is, oh, it's just a really good move. Like, oh, hey, duh. It's this very important move that is used for like everything. There's usually not a lot of nuance in that. It has to be something like universally used.
Yeah. And this seed, everything rolled grape.
King sent it back to caves. I mean, he's not getting tons of useful information now, right? It's just garbage key 8 hints that are not really that helpful. We're on the hunt for trombone and sax and monkey port. That's it. That's the list. That's all we need for go mode. And we have a 5-door ship. We have a 5-door ship unresolved. A castle shops unresolved. And that's it.
Right, but something could be on that chunky production timer, and we need a slam for that.
Right, chunky production timer is unresolved. Aztec cranky donkey is unresolved, and it looks like the castle shop is double hinted way the horde, double hinted with the way the horde hint. So
yes,
but we need sacks anyway to get into the back of Aztec, so there isn't any actual practical extra requirements for the Aztec shop. So no surprises there. Chunky prod is the scary bit. Where's the slam? The king needs to pull a slam. He knows where a clear vial is, but because it was locked by barrels and barrels is pathless, he skipped it.
Skipped it, right? But with you, this is the nuance that you really have to understand the difference between foolish and pathless.
Not the same.
And I think people are, with these hints just being released, like a week and a half ago now? People haven't had a lot of time to get there yet and really understand how to think about this.
Every single corner case, and these are the big corner cases, especially with slams in particular. Slams are nasty. You need either or. You only need one of them for blue slam lock stuff. However, if it isn't, because we know that barrels is pathless, if that is a slam there, that means another one is available. So they can find the other slam somewhere. Where it is, who knows? It could be in level 7, for all we know. That's the problem. Right? You take the bird in the hand, not the slam and castle.
Oh, jeez.
And you also have a lot of, like, hinted regions, right? Because there's so few path hints, your seed loaded up on vial hinting regions. We've got another Violent Caves main to find. It could be Punch locked. It could be Mini Monkey locked. Not sure.
Blast locked.
He'll Blast lock too. Oh boy.
That would be terrible.
I don't know how I forgot about that. Maybe I just like blocked that out of my mind. Maybe I had like one too many traumatic experiences with the Caves of Blast course and just decided I don't want it to exist anymore.
Right. Just ignore it now.
Please go away. Testing has 2 potions. I think Factory's like a dive right now.
Yeah.
Because like, well, it's a little tricky. Because a lot of that stuff is slam locked. So it would have to be like the Balloon Barrel or, oh no, Balloon is pathless. It's not there. The Kasplat testing, the Fairy and testing, the Melon Crate by Funky. A lot of good options for testing to have something good. And it's lightly locked, so for things that would be unhinted, that's a pretty strong contender in my mind. I want to get in the factory right now. What does it take?
Yeah,
it takes 47 GBs. All right, never mind. I no longer want to get in the factory.
Yet. They still got to load up on some GBs.
Never mind.
Or blueprints.
Change of plans.
Yeah, it's a good plan, but they need to get there first.
But basically any density in the meantime is good. Any like dense locations is perfect. You're looking for crowns. You find crowns in density.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I think if they can find Mini, I think the with the treasure chest having 1 potion, there's a good chance of it could have crowns or a crown. I think that's a good if they can find Mini.
Yeah, treasure chest is great density. It's got something in there. That something isn't a crown, but it has something. Pretty good.
Yeah, but I think it has a chance with 4 other checks that aren't potions. Maybe even just a banana medal.
This Jape's Underground check is like perfect, like a perfect example of what the king is looking for right now. He's just looking for GBs. He just wants GBs right now. He's looking in this pathless area. It's just like, please give me GBs.
Please give me something.
I need more. He's at 40. He has 6 blueprints marked. He's 1 short on factory? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I wonder if you're done for this. Kind of tempted. Maybe you can buy one in the shop or something?
Yeah, I don't think he's got all the blueprints from the shop. I guess we'll find out.
Oh, he's got this pineapple cage back here. Pineapple's way the horde and we don't know why. That's actually important. There is a chunky helm room, so it's possible it's just for a helm minigame. Those minigames are not skipped. But it could be pineapple for something in this room. We got grape as well to check. And it's a GB, so hey, nothing wrong with that. Well, okay, yeah, the grape cage has junk just to spit on me. Classic.
Yep. Is he gonna peek the feather? No.
Wow, okay, that's kind of bold. He has returned to dump.
Yep, he has enough now with what he's marked. He can dump and have the 47 to get in. So there's he's listening to you and going to factory.
There you go.
Where's that slam? Where is that slam? Maybe one of those potions. That would be nice. Got a pearl. That's helpful. Okay, so he's gonna dump to 47. Should be, once he gets all done.
I imagine Obiyo finishes up his forest trip with a night excursion. Because if he goes to the Thornvine Barn, he should get like 15 or so bananas. Hopefully finish off his DK medal to get tiny. Probably.
We hope. Yeah, I don't remember how many bananas he had.
Oh, well, here we go. Fortunately, there's a Donkey Kong string of bananas to enlighten us. He's pretty close. Oh, yeah,
okay, to 30. Yeah, he's close.
Maybe to 35. Yeah, if he goes night, he's fine. Of course, he's 5 short again, so he's probably freaking out.
Where's my bananas? Oh,
the medals have just given him nothing but grief today. It is just absolutely savage.
Yeah, and is the 3rd Kong on a medal.
Golly.
Yeah.
Does production have anything for us? A medal on Tinies, that's pretty good. Might go for that.
Okay.
He's chilling
Yeah.
the king is chilling at 9 medals right now, so he's getting close to uncomfortable, right? And you're kind of like, all right, let's get the show on the road. Let's go. Especially because the
Right.
season looks like it's trying to wrap up real quick. So there is a Kasplat up there, so he's gonna play an instrument and see what he has. Classic
Yeah.
season 2 technique.
Yeah, it's nice that you have that splat you can peek and it stayed there.
Looks like a blueprint. Hard to say, but doesn't look all that useful. If you climb, it'll be for the well, it'll be for the way of the horde chunky the way of the horde chunky production, but nothing else really. Maybe the metal. Blue slam required though. Some of these, so we saw the lanky and tiny checks in production. They don't need you to hit the switch. Now, logically, it requires you to hit the switch because just like how the vanilla game works, right? The vanilla game expects you to, pound the switch, see the reward, and go up there. But in practice, you actually don't have to for some reason. Maybe just a cave moment. Fairy back in the correction room, not doing that. But the Diddy and Chunky checks in production absolutely need it.
Right. Yeah, because you need to actually hit the switch for the reward to spawn.
Boss check for Obiyo. This is brutal.
You must have forgotten that hint that the bosses are dead.
That's not great.
It every time.
Oh, big pull in storage. We got Mini Monkey.
Oh, Mini. Okay.
This is good. We might need to take that back to caves. Here we go. Factory. What do you got? More medals? Love that.
Even though they're 9. That's a lot for a banana medal.
Another example of why Foolish Hints are so good is because there's a pearl in TNS, the mermaid is now dead.
Yep.
So
right. We don't even have to worry about checking it.
Don't even need to think about it. It's dead.
Very helpful.
Yes, so all of the production checks that have slam switches logically require a slam, just because it clears up any confusion. Like you're not expected to know that the rewards are already there. That would be kind of weird.
Yeah. I guess you could peek it, but yeah, it does logically require it.
Right.
Which is
just
good.
for sanity's sake, right? Just for ease of accessibility. You don't have to have this one weird niche corner case knowledge of how DK64 production room works. Especially because it's active all the time. It is activated as a part of the the high requirements setting. It lowers some high requirements. So things like the ship is spawning, Galleon Lighthouse, production room is turned on, 5-door temple has already been the totem has already been fed, so the 5-door temple switches respond. Stuff like that you may have taken for granted are just automatically done because it's kind of a wreck if you have to do. Or rather, it makes your seeds even more linear.
Yeah.
Enjoy finding guitar and peanuts in every seed for anything in the 5-door temple.
Yeah, exactly. It's nice. And it opens up the shipyard in Galleon as well. So it's another one that it takes away. So it definitely helps have everything going.
Is that setting? It's one of those settings.
I'm pretty sure that's that setting. Yeah, that's the high requirement setting. It makes factory pre-spawned and the shipyard open, I think. So
there's Tiny
the shipyard is always open. Okay.
Obiyo has finally arrived in his 5th Kong. An hour, 20 minutes in, he's not feeling good. That is definitely rough. And as he turns at night, he finds all of these DK bananas. Some in the attic. He's gonna find a huge pile in the Thornvine bar, and he's just, oh my god. Maybe making it night first was the play here.
Maybe.
Factory shop's not turning up anything. Unfortunate.
No.
Mini monkey is good. So forest or so maybe a main caves return. Maybe. The thing about those hinted vials is that you may not need any of them. So like it's hard to say. It's like actually important to go back to main caves at all right now. It's like something's there. Maybe that's a slam. That could be it.
Yeah, unless you're slam, maybe it's for slam hunting. Because if you have your Way of the Horde on Chunky Production, hopefully is one of your instruments that you need. And you have your castle shop as well for key 8.
Or Monkey Port, he was good. Whoa! Crown alert!
Oh.
We got DK's medal pulls a crown in factory.
Oh, another medal!
Number 3, that's big.
That's big, yeah, number 3.
Doing a lot better now. That's
yeah.
A little bit of relief for you. We still need one more. And there is there is one potion on the medals, so we're so the king is taking his time through factory, clearing out everything, making sure it's all squared away. Make sure we got everybody's medal before we leave here. Make sure we know what that potion is.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a potion in storage, but Balloon is pathless, so this is not going to be anything.
It's
Just
not.
go for it.
But it could be slam, right? Because it's pathless.
Yeah, it could be.
This could be slam.
That is a possibility. He's going for it anyway. Oh, this one's a homing ammo, so that now kills homing ammo.
Yep, homing is pathless. Okay, good. Now you have to worry about homing.
Not that there are very many like strictly homing required things. Most of them are. Yeah, strictly required homing things would be like Kay's cabin, in caves, lanky attic, in forest. Just a bunch of really weird stuff.
Yeah.
More medals to be had in factory though, so King is taking a look. Is this Tiny's medal here? Is this our vial?
Yeah, this should be Tiny's medal.
It's not there. So we're missing Lanky's medal, and that's it. So Lanky, come on down. Where are your bananas? We want
an
this vial.
Are they vanilla? Or a bunch in here vanilla? Nope.
Never lucky.
Where are they?
Oh, here we go. We do have some action. A little short, though. You might have to climb production for it, which would suck.
Climb production just for the medal. Just for the bananas right now.
Speaking of medals, there's number 11 for him. That's got to be pretty... That feels pretty great. It's only at 25? Oh, gosh. That is pretty low. Even with a gun, too. Oh, well, there's the Pathless Baboon Balloon locked behind Pathless barrels, so...
Barrels, yep.
That ain't it.
Nope.
But if that balloon turns up like a...
Doubly pathless, wow.
Yeah, if barrels or a balloon turns up a crown, it goes crazy, but... But not yet. Not yet. Climbing production isn't even that bad here. You're climbing production anyway to get Chunky's thing. To get Chunky's production check. So like climbing up to like warp 4 will save you time on that check, so that's pretty good. Oh, is this enough? This is enough.
This is enough here, I think. It looks like, yes.
I think if you O-stand, you might actually be able to run through there safer, but in the meantime, fight production for Featherbow. Okay, hello. It's not bad.
Oh, okay.
What do we do with it? I don't know. I don't think anything that is hinted needs it. It's just nice to have.
So. Yeah.
I didn't see what the castle banana requirement was, but apparently it's close enough. Galleon with donkey for monkey port.
Ooh. Okay.
That's not great. That's pretty bad.
Ship,
that's the seal race or the 5-door ship.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Because he's already got the lighthouse and he's already got the medal. So he needs something. He needs blast or bongos. Ooh, that's kind of rough.
Yeah.
Maybe castle delivers unto us the goods. Maybe we got bongos in the castle shop.
Yeah, because we did have the 5-door ship hinted to key 8, so I'm thinking it's there. Donkey's 5-door, but yeah, where's bongos?
Mm.
Obiyo with a hint check here.
I'm guessing bongos in the castle shop here, and then you take that to the 5-door ship, and that gets you. I guess that gets you monkey port, and then you can go to helm and just start scooping up your hints, scoop up your instrument hints.
Yeah.
This might be like a triple dip helm angle. Like that sounds horrible, but like if it just gives you direction on like where you should be clearing, maybe find a crown on the way. I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Best case scenario for the king here is he finds a crown somewhere in castle. That's like #1 best case scenario, because getting that 4th crown just like resolves problems. It just makes life better.
If he can find that, he will be breathing a lot easier if he can find his 4th crown. For sure.
Big if though. There's only 10 crowns in the game. Are we gonna have one of them in castle? Oh, here's our single vial from the castle surroundings, and it's a slam. Oh my!
Oh, that's nice. What's here?
Sniper in the shops? Okay.
Oh, the shops are hinted.
The slam. Wait, I was talking about slam in castle, and you'd rather have the slam on a potentially foolish barrel.
In the shop.
Oh my god! Oh my god! How did I accidentally manifest a slamming castle? That's kind of cursed. I hate it when that happens.
Your powers are too strong.
I hate it. But yeah, sniper is not what you want to see in that shop. You're kind of hoping that something else is just gonna give you the answer. You know Funky has something. Chunky at Funky's has something in castle, so 100% we're getting something there. And we are not getting something out of candies. That's what we're not getting. Looks like you crashed again.
We crashed again.
Oh boy.
Yep. And unfortunately, this happened. So
See, he's not having it.
We will take another quick pause while we reload this.
So your chat, this is your reminder. Stay hydrated. You get lost in the sauce and dunk. It's time to take a breather, refocus, reassess your hints, home in on exactly where to go, not with homing ammo because it's pathless. Fly. Maybe. We'll see if we actually fly. I wonder if King just like doesn't go into candies. He's just like, yeah, that crash was enough. I don't need it, because he really doesn't. I don't think.
I don't think he does either.
I don't think he needs anything out of candies, unless there's a crown there. I don't think it was a crown. I think it was just like GBs, which they're good, but like that. If Candy says no thanks, then all right, you got me.
Yeah, we know the hinted shop is Funky's. For sure, for the Way of the Horde.
We go again. All right, he's in. He's made it.
He's in. Okay,
and
so
Candy just gifted him entry.
Candy has let him go in. Yep. Okay, and now they've cut up. So yes, there we go. Okay,
We resume.
both can go back.
Up to 59 too. You need 70 for Helm in these settings, remember, so we need a few more. He's not quite there yet. 12 medals, 3 crowns. The pace is good for the Helm doors, but it's not 100%. The last crown can be very particular.
Yeah.
You just never know. And because of that, you can't really, like, rule out... You can't stop clearing. You have to keep checking anything you can. Even if you don't do it, you have to look at it, right? You have to go look at Diddy's dungeon. Well, okay, they don't have... He was looking for a Kasplat there. There are Kasplats that spawn in the dungeon, but without Super Duper, you can't actually look at Sniper.
Oh, we can't even look at it. Right? So we just pulled Sniper, but we need another slam. That better not be there. Oh.
You just look at everything you can to see if you can find a crown. Knowledge is power. It's so much power in this rando. If you can see something that's like 90% as good as actually acquiring it.
Yeah, because then at least you know what you need to get it. And if you stumble across, so you need Twirl to cross the chasm there, right? And you find Twirl, you can run right back there if you get it and get that crown. So, ooh, there's like a splat right by this melon crate too.
Sprint in the... Was that sprint on the Kasplat or the crate? Honestly, doesn't really matter. There's no way you need it, right?
Yeah. No, we don't care.
We already know the beetle is dead, so that kills a lot of the sprint value. All right, Chunky, here's a potion. This is Way of the Horde. What is this? Is this sax? Is this bongos? This is bongos. Okay.
Okay.
So now you take your bongos to the 5-door ship.
Yep.
And pray to every deity you know that it is Monkey Port. If it's not Monkey Port, you're gonna have a problem.
Right. Then you gotta go find Blast. Free the seal. Oh wow.
Oh no. Alright, hang on. I'm already seeing a disaster scenario here.
Uh-oh.
We're running out of Way of the Horde. We're running out of Way of the Horde things. There is a world where your trombone is in the back of Aztec. And trombone, because Lanky is your second helm room and Tiny is your third helm room. You could have a world where trombone is in the back of Aztec, locked by saxophone, so you can't actually get the saxophone hint. That's a very scary world. So
oh, no!
if we find trombone or sax, life is good. Then we don't have to worry about that world. But if we get an unhinted saxophone, that could be a total disaster. Fortunately, we've still got some leeway to work with here. With that slam that the king found in Castle, he can do chunky production.
Yes.
That had better be saxophone, we'll say that much. If that is saxophone, if that's saxophone, I think your seed is solved. It's Donkey's 5-door ship for Monkey Port, and then Aztec Cranky for trombone, and you're just good to go. So I think he's flying.
Yeah.
But if this isn't saxophone, we might have problems.
Right.
What color is this vial?
What is it? Purple.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's purple. Oh, it's taking forever. Oh, it's red.
It's blurple. That's the wrong purple, man. That's the wrong purple. Oh no. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
What do we do with this? Do we need guitar or charge or something? Well, clearly, this is Way of the Horde.
Yeah. Right?
Have we found a use for pineapple yet? I'm trying to remember.
I don't think so.
Because we have pineapple Way of the Horde. It could just be for helm room, so that might not be.
Right.
Might not be so crazy.
Yeah, I don't think we've gotten anything there, so.
Maybe this is guitar, and then the 5-door ship also has no, because we saw charge. Huh? What are we doing with that?
Charge? What? What do we need charge for?
Aztec? I mean,
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense to me.
The gongs? Yeah, maybe.
Oh, it could be for helm. It could be charge. Could be your helm lobby.
Oh, charge could be the helm lobby.
That's so
right.
Thank you, Chet.
Yeah, the helm entrance. We don't know what it is.
All right, hang on though. But that does mean
we don't have Monkey Port. We haven't been able to check.
Uh-oh. But that could mean we have approached a disaster scenario where we have an unhinted saxophone.
Oh no.
Oh, that was not what we wanted to see then. So, uh-oh. Oh boy.
We could be like quadruple dipping. I don't know.
What?
Quadruple dipping helm. If we even
Yeah.
can.
This is not ideal, that's for sure.
Not at all.
Obiyo on the catch-up, though. He is dumping to get into factory, I think. He's getting a 50 here. Castle is 59, so he's not going there. Oh, no, he just cleared factory, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. So he's gotta get bananas.
He also is not looking at the arena that might have a slam. When this seed is over, I want one of them to check it, because if that's a slam, I'm going to be so mad.
Oh, yeah. Gotta ask him to check it for sure.
All right, well, actually, if that is a slam, then problem. So this is monkey port, right? Okay, so monkey port out of the donkey igloo. Oh, Neptune. We're in trouble.
I think that had to be monkey port though with the key 8. Well, I guess maybe not, but with the donkey hint in Galleon and key 8, I think it had to be that.
Yeah,
but oof.
We did not pray to enough deities. We have an unhitted saxophone, it appears. This isn't good.
Oh no. Where could this be?
All right, well, clear out all of your regions you know vials to be in. The treasure chest has one. We know it has one. But there are a lot of vials in the game that are not saxophone remaining. Look at that. Look at that murderer's row of stuff. You could get bait chunky moves. You could get bait donkey moves. You could get guitar.
Yep. For the worst, you see a purple vial and it's twirl.
Okay, so Obiyo, this is Obiyo's first trip to factory, so he's clearing it out now, so he'll be...
Oh, he is, okay.
In the game. I'll be curious to see if he climbs production. Oh my god, it's a clear vial. That's a disaster. Is this an ammo belt? Were 2 ammo belts in the treasure room?
The other one was on Lanky Tower, yes.
Even better. An instrument upgrade.
Great! Oh, okay. Instrument is fully upgraded. We have 20 charges of our music.
And a medal? Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, would have liked to see a crown, but your 13th medal, you're pretty comfortable with that. I don't think you need to buy any more. You're probably going to find 2 in Helm with what you're going to have 4 instruments. That's pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
Was that another medal? Okay, yeah, now you're definitely chilling.
Oh yeah. You'll grab it because it's in here, but
oh yeah. You'd be foolish not to grab this.
With 14 though, because you don't want to bank on there being 2 there. We should do the math on that sometime. So bosses are foolish, so nothing on the bosses.
Bosses are foolish. Absolutely nothing on bosses. No crowns on bosses. Nothing. You ain't gonna find
medals.
Anything on bosses.
Yeah, nothing. Another GB. Maybe we can grab it. There we go.
All right, so he's going to look at Helm Lobby. I think it's charge, and that does not bode well if it's charge. If it isn't charge, that's probably better, because then you can, make something work. Oh, no.
Go check charge things.
Oh, no. Where is saxophone?
Oh, no.
This is bad. We are approaching DEFCON 1 team. Where is saxophone? Where is our 4th crown, and where is our saxophone?
Right.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Pick your favorite.
All right, what's your hot take? Where's Sax?
Where is Sax?
Where do you think?
Where do I think?
What you cooking up?
I'm gonna go crazy Hive area.
Hive, okay.
Yeah, which is like horrible. They're never going back there, like ever.
Never.
Smarter
bets. What do you guys think?
Smarter bets would be somewhere in caves. Let's see.
Yeah, with Mini and we still don't have Punch for Chunky. Can't check that Gone one. That main cave still we have that 1 potion left.
There's 1 potion remaining in main caves. We've seen one of the testing potions. Did we see both? I think we only saw 1.
I think we just saw the 1. Yeah.
Just balloon.
Just the balloon one.
No, that wasn't balloon. That was homing, right? Yeah.
Balloon locked homie. Yeah, it was on the balloon check. Yeah, it was homing.
Hunky chunky on the beanstalk dirt.
Right.
But the bean is dead. That is truly a tragedy.
Oh, that's an ice trap.
See, he's just not giving it to us. Where is Sax? Another medal? Yeah, that's 14, 15. You're gonna find 1 in Helm for sure. He's got 14
Yep.
marks, so he is totally fine.
Yep. He wants these bananas to make sure, because I believe he dumped, right? I don't think
Yep.
he has any blueprints left. He dumped them all, and he has not found one since. So needs to get bananas to get up
Hey.
to 70.
This is kind of a disaster for the king. His lead may evaporate if Obiyo just randomly finds saxophone. Who knows where it is? We have no idea. Obiyo cleared the bottom of factory. He's not going up to testing. He grabbed his mini monkey and just left.
Got it. Yeah.
He is abandoning the testing and up, which I mean, we didn't see anything out of there, so I don't think we saw anything. We got what? Homing ammo. Ooh.
Homing. Yeah.
Oh, there was
The
the
path was homing too because it was on balloon. It was behind balloon.
We did get the crown on DK's medal. That is the one big advantage that the king does have.
Oh,
Okay.
right. Obiyo did not finish
that is
clearing his
another-
medals.
That is another big advantage that he has. He might not have been able to. There just might not have been enough donkey bananas without climbing production or anything else.
Right.
I wonder if Obiyo is going to go to Castle and find his slam there. That was not a difficult one to find. If he goes to Castle, he will find the slam.
Right. It was just on that. Wasn't it just that random Kasplat?
Like a splat outside of Cranky's, which is a
Right.
hinted region. You're checking that like 20 times out of 20.
Absolutely.
Not even 10 out of 10. This is a 20 out of 20.
A 20. Yeah, exactly.
100p. Oh, we got the bean!
Yo, the bean!
We got the bean!
The bean! We got the bean. Everyone post the bean. We have the bean emote now.
The bean!
The bean!
It's alive. It's actually
go.
dead though. We've seen the beanstalk and there was nothing there, but the bean is
height
alive.
is always in our mind winning. So
The bean is alive in our hearts. I think Obiyo is actually like super stoked with this treasure chest. Even if there's a dumpster vial, he just got 2 more medals. He's only at 10. This will be his 11th. He's gonna be a lot cozier after pulling these 2.
yeah.
Can't be too unhappy.
Yeah, 2 medals out of here when you're only at 9. You only started off with 9. That's pretty good.
2 medals, 2 GBs, and a garbage vial. Pretty good. The king has chosen factory as his destination of choice. Oh, I think he wants to go. He's gonna go find the other medal in testing. He got the one on the balloon check, which was pathless, so we know it's not homing ammo related in any capacity.
Right.
He's gonna go check the ferry here. Oh, I think he might have seen this ferry already, but he's checking the good hit detection wheel and the counting game.
And
Alright,
count,
time
yeah,
to
say
count.
donkey counting. All right, who can count, chat? Can we count to 16?
It's tough. I know.
No.
I know it's hard. I struggle with it too.
We all struggle with it.
Okay,
Nope.
we're getting there. It's close. 4, 5, 3. Oh no. 5,
Oh, I
6,
live
7,
that order.
6. Ah!
Ah.
And Obiyo is opting to clear out main caves to try and find the last vial here.
Last file here. That's not bad. So
And I love this. Hinted region. Or, well. And he finds
Yep.
grab, so that kills main caves.
oh, it's grab. Okay.
Not really anything you're looking for.
Oh, metal. We don't need it for
Yeah.
king side.
And if
Now, at least we know what it is. It's not sacks here. So, oof.
And if the king finds something in testing, that will officially wipe all of our vial hinted regions. So this is the last known vial that he is running towards right now, which is, as we say in the business, not good,
Yeah.
not ideal, pretty bad even,
Real bad, maybe.
real bad.
Real bad.
Welcome to the good hit detection wheel, where
Yep.
hitboxes are made up and don't make any sense. You hit a target dead
The
on,
shots
and
don't
sometimes you
matter.
fail. Right, another medal, great. Maybe the fairy's got it. It has to be the fairy. I think it's the last check. There it is. Well, that's not purple.
It's not purple.
It might
Oh,
be a slam
no.
though. I don't think you leave it, but okay.
No, I don't think. Yeah, because you. What if it's on? What if you have something in castle?
Yeah. Well, okay. I don't think it's likely to be super duper locked. Actually, it might be a calculated play, actually. Because if it were super duper locked, both slams would be hinted. Or both slams would be hintable, and we'd have a lot more stuff to hint, and you wouldn't end up in the scenario where something's missing. Right?
That's true with socks, yeah. But it could be a crown there.
Could be.
Wouldn't be hinted. Just more checks, you know? I mean, you gotta clear everything.
He's going to the hive. Here's my money. Here we go.
Here's where you guess. Let's
Here
go.
we go. Here we go. Here we go. I can't believe he actually came back here this quickly. This is definitely a tough spot to come back to, but I guess he got Feather relatively recently, so.
Yeah, he didn't have Feather for a bit. So...
Maybe this isn't that great a guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nah, no, I'm sticking to my guns. It's here for sure. It's not there. It's not there. Poop. Uh-oh. Alright, it doesn't look like it's in the hive.
Inside the hive, maybe.
Inside, please.
Let's go.
I believe.
Your last chance.
I think it's more likely in just like a lightly locked area, right? Something that like isn't super hard to get to, or utilizes other helm moves. So like, what did we get recently? Monkey Port.
Yeah.
What
Charge, maybe.
What can we do with Monkey Port? Charge? Oh boy.
You're saying charge is there? I mean, it was hinted. Oh, that would be hard if it was charge was on both. Oh, no, it's just a metal. What if it's locked behind charge as well? Then you need double need it for key 8. And it would only be hinted once.
Mines isn't too bad.
Yeah, the Kosher Dirt is igloo area, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so not many is possible. But
I don't think so, because Barrels is pathless. So
well, Barrels is that's right. Barrels is so Sacks wouldn't be there. That's right.
Wouldn't be there.
We have a lot of foolish and pathless this time. I'm going back through the list.
We have a lot of negative information.
We do.
So much. The problem is no negative information regarding key 8 because all our key hints just pointed directly to the keys. Or all our key hints for other keys just pointed like straight to the keys, like right here.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Here's your key. Well, they were all easily gettable too. Really didn't need too much. Just that grape. Oh, he's going back for this. No, this is nothing. He's using balloon too. Pathless balloon to get this.
In his mind, it could still be a slam, so that's definitely a slam.
Yeah. That's true. Could be slam.
The king though is dumping to go to Helm, I think. Which I'm really not sure how much help him because we're in the disaster scenario. I'm pretty sure Trombone is in the back of Aztec. Which is Sax locked. So your Trombone locks your Sax hint, and Sax locks Trombone. So we're kind of in a stalemate.
We're in a bad... Yeah, the hints are probably not going to help you here.
There's a world, though, where Sax is in Helm. That world exists, and it's actually not a bad world. If it's in Chunky's room in Helm, or Donkey's room in Helm, it would not require any additional items that we know of. So it could just track. It could just be in Helm. That would be crazy. Yeah. That would be crazy, but I think this is a very reasonable read. And there's a world where it's actually not, or where saxophone is not where you, or where trombone is not where you think it is.
Yeah, it doesn't. We don't know for sure if trombone's back there. Didn't we have? Wait a minute. We did have the cranky donkey in Aztec though.
That is the back of
Aztec.
Aztec.
That could be where trombone is. Yeah, in the back of Aztec.
That's where I think trombone is, and sax is just nowhere to be found.
Right.
I don't think it's gonna be.
Can't be sax.
I'm pretty sure it can't be on the crown, but it could be a crown here, and it is. So this is crown number 4 for the king. So he's doing this for sure. So great. Crisis averted.
He's remembering that this is the only place you can have a crown in Helm.
Yeah. This won't be where Sax is, because all arenas in Helm logically require you to complete Helm. So the Blastomatic is expected to be off before you do any crowns in Helm. So you won't find any Helm instruments here, ever. Nor will you find anything to get the Helm instrument. So, but you can find a crown.
This being a crown is good.
It's great. It's great even. That's awesome. What's not awesome is we are down to 1 check for Sax and Helm, and it's not here. I think he's going to get the trombone hint, which is pretty reasonable, but I think it's just going to tell us what we already know. That
think
you
it
buy
is
it in
too.
NSAK.
What else could we need back there?
Another good
Slam.
check here. Another good check here is if there is a pineapple game here. If there isn't a pineapple game here, then we know we need to find something pineapple related. This is a pineapple game,
Right.
so we are.
Yep, pineapples needed for this one.
That would do it. Well, all right. So
We got a
Obiyo
hint for this game for pineapple, and did not
yeah,
get a hint for Sax.
yeah. That's of all the things
That's
it could
pretty
pick,
mean.
it picked one thing. One item is unhinted, right? This is kind of how the standard distribution, the standard hint setup is designed to do, right? It's designed to hint you like an amount of hints that is appropriate to your seed. This is a very appropriate amount of hints to your seed. You got almost everything hinted. It just so happens in this instance, the very important item got not hinted.
Yeah, you can't get the helm bailout hint either.
Right. It is just a truly tragic sequence of hints that just didn't work this time.
Right. Ugh. Because if you would have had Tiny first or second, then it would have been fine. You could have got the hint and been on your way.
And helm order works against you. Your path hints work against you. Your way the horde hints work against you. It's truly unfortunate. Them's the beats. That's random.
It is.
Sometimes you just you walk into a scene and you didn't know it, but you just walked into a Las Vegas casino and you're not gonna see daylight for 8 hours.
No. Don't curse us with an 8-hour seed.
No, it won't be that bad. A full clear will not take that long.
No, it won't, right?
Obiyo did get free duel in castle though, so
Yeah, free tool, there we go.
Okay, well, we're gonna get the information here on where our trombone is, but I don't think we're getting good news here.
Yeah, I think with that being a pineapple game, it's gotta be trombone back there.
All right, I'm now desperately hoping that I wrote it down wrong, that it's actually Tiny Second. Desperately.
Oh, I know.
Please.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, it's Tiny Third. Oh, no.
Yeah. I'll say, I'm pretty sure it was.
We are at DEFCON 1. We have a completely unhinted... Oh, of Fairy in Caves. We need guitar. Or guitar or sax. Well, come on, man. What is this? What is that?
What?
So it's probably...
Oh, what's
okay.
on that? What's on that cranky one?
You know what he should have done there?
Sax locked.
He should have taken a moment there to go back to the guitar pad and check where guitar is. Because if it is if guitar is bought in Aztec, then you know it's just like a chain of moves. It's guitar that's way the horde in the back of Aztec to go get your trombone and
to go get
yep. And also your yeah.
Was there a potion in this caves lobby?
Well, that sucks. There was, and it was purple.
And it was purple, right? I was just thinking that when he went by there, I was like, that was a purple potion, wasn't it?
That's
so
probably
we might be
Twirl,
doing
right?
punch.
That's probably Twirl, right? I think we're getting a little too far off the beaten path. I'm betting that's just Twirl. Right? So he's running to other things that are hinted for Key 8, right? He's checking bongo stuff now. He's probably going to check the triangle igloo as well. This makes perfect sense.
Right. Yep.
Not in this igloo.
Or it could be in back of Aztec. We saw that it was it's sax lock to get back there.
It is saxophone that we need to get in the back of Aztec.
Yeah, not guitar. So
yeah, we did
see that. One of them peaked it with Switch Sanity, so we did see that.
We get wacky Switch Sanity shenanigans where it's guitar in the back of Aztec of all things.
Right? I know. Usually that's not possible, but in this one, it is here. Guitar is required for sax? Guitar is required for possibly for trombone.
Seagull, what are you cooking? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So, yeah, that. I'm not sure either. So,
the king has gotten the good word that his cave's main is dead. It's not a great word, but
yeah, good check though for sure to make sure you get that. So
yeah, that's the trombone is on a fairy in caves. So
yeah, that was the trombone hint.
We were thinking trombone was going to be in the back of Aztec, but now I think it's guitar in the back of Aztec. Or I don't even know.
I don't know. It could be punch locked here as a per. It's 50-50, right? Punch lock back there to get you. And if that's hinted, I don't know. That's my take. That's what I'm cooking.
My take is that we are in trouble.
Well, we're definitely in trouble. We're definitely in trouble here.
Yeah, either way, trombone is sax locked, right? If either it's on the fairy in the tiny igloo, or what I think is more likely, it's on the, well, maybe it's not that much more likely. Actually, I don't know. I think the tiny igloo is actually more likely, but then it kind of raises the question of what is in NSAK shops.
Yeah.
Maybe portals in your NSAK shops? No, because then that would put Sax in Cave's lobby, which is disastrous. Like, I'm trying to think of a world that simplifies the seed as much as possible. Like, what is...
I guess
like,
it can't be because Sax locks back to Aztec, so we can't have something back there that locks Sax.
Gotta have a heart attack. Obiyo is checking some stuff in Castle that I don't think the king did, and this is all lightly locked stuff. Like, you could find Sax here for sure.
For sure,
I tried so hard to put it there, man. I'm so sorry. I tried so hard. I gave it everything I had.
That was Larock cooking really hard, you guys. He was really going.
The warp has claimed the king again.
Oh no! We're frozen again.
He's having a rough day.
Oh.
Right. Well, I'm afraid his day is not getting any better moment with the seed.
Right. Oh no.
Matter. I mean, where do you even look? Where do you even look? Maybe a medal somewhere? I think a medal is actually a medal is a pretty good contender. If you clear out all your medals, then pretty good odds you'll find what you need. Decent odds.
Yeah, the unhinted medals are just absolute killer.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Yeah, which level could it be in?
Oh my god, I didn't even make it into the file this time. Holy moly.
Oh no. Yeah, an old laptop, yep. I think that means you guys are off the hook, so it's not a dev thing. Can't blame you guys for that.
Yeah, it's not my problem. I would just I'd ship that one out to Baum or Seagull. Man, we have sent Seagull on some wild goose chases for bugs in the past.
Right.
The infamous spiders and japes incident. Those who know, for those who know, that spiders next to Cranky and Japes strike fear into the hearts of devs everywhere.
Yeah, and Seagull with the music. I'm trying to fix that forever. But it's good now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, spiders too. Oh.
Yeah, those spiders had a nasty habit of crashing your game, like on a delay too. It was like something weird was happening there.
Yeah.
I don't remember the finer details, but basically if you saw a spider in Japes, you were in so much trouble because your game was probably about to crash in 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Sorted that one out though, so life is good.
Yep. It's fixed now.
Yeah, the projectiles.
It's not a bad check here for King with Pineapple, since we had Pineapple hinted. Even though it's for the game.
And a slam that would also be unhinted. Like, he's checking all the right stuff. Like, see if it pays out for him.
Yep, and is this... No, this room has a fairy or no?
No.
The other room, right? Yeah, it's his room.
I
remember my fairies as well.
There's no fairies in the mushroom. Oh my god, he found Sax. Oh my god, he's a genius! He's checking all the right things, and he is massively rewarded for it. Wow.
And Pineapple was not just for the 2% game. Wow.
A gun required in Helm is much more than 2%. It is like upwards of like 10 to 15.
Yeah,
Like
10%.
it is much
I
more
know.
likely. It's not like
I like the 2% meme.
it's not quote unquote likely, but it is more likely than like a hunky chunky game or a twirl game. Just to just ruin your day.
For sure.
Speaking of ruining your day, we could still get a twirl game in Helm, and we know where twirl is now, so that's fun.
Yeah.
And we definitely cannot get it, so it better not be there.
Right. What is back here? What are we gonna see here?
It's gotta be guitar, right?
Guitar to get that fairy, right? So
Yeah. I'm a little surprised that we started with Spring and Rocket Barrel was like one move away, so yeah. Yeah, actually it all kind of makes sense that there's just like a bunch of like lightly locked stuff or stuff that's locked by already hinted stuff.
Right.
Yeah. This is why key 8 paths are so nasty. Yeah, he's blown by this supply. He's just like, get me out of this seed. Get me out of the seed. I made a sick read to find that sax and
yeah.
Clear out of here. Frankie, give me the goods. Show me guitar.
Let's go, Frankie.
He already marked it. He just knew it was here. Bang.
Oh, he already marked. Yep.
He's flying.
Yep. There we go.
It's good. Head to caves.
Wow, yeah, that pineapple read, that was good. That was really good.
That's a tough one.
That is.
Oh, but down he goes. The seed has other ideas.
Oh, no. Here we go again. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay.
He's almost home free. He's almost home free. He's just got to live through this and live through Helm.
Yep.
We're out of here.
Yeah. Yep. Santa, we would love to have a not crashing. That would be great.
For Christmas.
It's our Christmas wish.
Yes,
we see
please.
Santa on the moon. You know why? He doesn't have holiday mode on. So he doesn't have Santa granting him the wish. There you go.
Oh, he's naughty.
He didn't put on our special holiday mode that you guys so kindly made for us. Oh, okay. We're in caves. Let's go.
Obiyo is off to get the bad news. Oh, he's gonna go get his, Oh, he just got the news that it's slam locked. Wait, he was in caves. He missed the Kasplat by Cranky? That was a 20 out of 20! What happened?
Yeah, he didn't get it.
Oh my god, 9 out of 10 dentists strike again. How did that happen?
How did that? I don't know how he missed that.
Oh my god.
You know, maybe I think he didn't write his hints. That's why he's checking them.
Well, well, that's not really a problem. That's like you're clearing the castle surroundings. You know there's one vial in there.
Yeah.
And he just didn't get it? What? That's not a hard one to find.
Well, it wasn't. Yeah.
Dang. I mean, DK64 randomizer is very complicated. There's a lot going on. It is staggeringly easy to miss something. Like,
It is.
just completing seeds in a hasty pace like King is on pretty good pace here even. This is so hard. Like, not like keeping all your ducks in a row, and yeah, he's leaving and re-entering the room to spawn the fairy faster without any miss.
I think this one doesn't spawn at all unless you re-enter. This one is really notorious for doing this.
Yeah, that one it has to do with like the delayed trigger on like apparently you have to like pick up the item like super late to the point where it's just better to reload the room.
Right. And when you're trying to fly, that doesn't really work very well.
Yeah, when that's your last thing before you're in go mode, yeah, go, 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 go. Step on the gas. Yeah, Obiyo is in a really tough spot. He's got to find a slam, and he just doesn't know where to go. He picks castle, though, so he does pick somewhere that has a slam, so that actually kind of works out for him. The problem is he's going to get that. He's going to get his charge, and then he's going to go into helm and be like, where's my trombone? And get the horrendous news that nothing good has happened.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the real disaster is the saxophone. I don't know where he's finding the saxophone.
Yeah.
Finding that is so hard.
That was, yeah.
You follow your path of stuff that's already hinted for key 8, and it kind of works out, but that's not easy to do, and there's a lot of stuff. Like, anything bongos, anything bongos like King did. Anything, triangle, anything pineapple, anything vines.
Monkey port.
Diving. Monkey port. Monkey port, there isn't really anything for port.
No, there's really a lot,
but right, so for it to be lightly locked, right, it has to be locked by exactly the stuff you have and not anything more, which it was, right? This is like a very average casino. It is locked by stuff that is hinted, just your hint is you like double use, or your hint is resolved in some way. So it kind of works out.
Right. Yeah, even with that slam one, we needed slam for the chunky timer, so we needed it for other things. So we get the long 120-second minigame here.
This one sucks. There like
it does.
There's
like every corner
like,
has an enemy to kill.
There are like 3 good maze minigames, and then the other like 12 are just absolutely atrocious.
They're so fun.
Running simulators.
Yep.
You got to be good at DK rolls, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Not that it's hard, but you got to be good at them because you do it a lot.
You do, especially in these, yeah. Still a whole minute to do that. Because you gotta go in every corner for that one.
One room down. We get our next look at the lanky room. What do we actually have to deal with in the lanky room? And keep in mind, folks, this seed ends when he picks up key 8. It just cuts to credits. We're almost done.
Done. Yep. We have everything, so just get through these mini games. Because he luckily pulled that.
I tell you what, it makes your helm mini games so much more tense when you realize that your opponent could also be in helm at any given moment, and you're like, oh.
Right. You're like, oh no! It's like the tiny toes. You're like, just getting through this. Hey, got a slam, Obiyo, got your slam, go!
There's a slam, and there's sniper, too, for good measure. Why not? Why not?
Right. Oh, it's a vine minigame, too, in here!
Oh, you need vines to get through helm lobby still. Oh, it's the easy minigame.
Yeah, you know you need it, but...
Bang, bang.
Oh, that was the easy one, too.
Yep, that's the training barrel.
The training. Yeah, the newly added training barrel.
He got damage boosted in and stole a fairy from Helm. That's very funny.
Wow. Okay. Is he gonna get stuck? Okay. I thought maybe he was gonna get stuck in that laser of the damage cycle.
Classic.
That was good. We got it already. There you go.
It's one of those moments where you're obviously like the glitchless rule set like bans you from like picking up items like through walls and stuff, and that's just like a perfect example of why the game can just like sometimes make you do it unintentionally. Like he did absolutely nothing wrong there, and yet the game decided, no, you're getting this item. I'm pushing you through a wall to pick up this fairy, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, hey, this fairy's getting rescued, and we don't care if you don't want it. There you go.
Why we love this game.
It's the best game ever.
Yeah, of course.
I guess glitchless should be what's a little asterisk that says intentional glitches.
Yeah.
Or
There
try
is-
not
there
to
is-
glitch.
There are several
Another
sentences in the document that explicitly say, we know glitches happen a lot. Just, play cool.
Don't intentionally glitch and
Yeah.
don't get
It's
anything
fine.
from it. If you do glitch, just get out. Get out of the glitch as fast as you can.
Did not get the Twirl Vines game, so crisis averted. I believe our helm
Very
is
good.
1 game to go. Surely we don't need to go find 3 more moves.
Surely.
Surely. All right, we're good. We're good. Oh boy.
Oh, good. Okay. Phew, bugs. Bugs to end us. There we go.
Obiyo gives us a classic.
And it is the Kaizo one, too.
Of course. Of course.
Of course. Get some nice bug killing action here. Maybe. There it goes. Almost escaped.
Here we go. Is that a cutscene skip? Very nice.
Did he
He's
get
outta
it?
here.
Yeah.
He's done with the helm.
He's gone.
He gets to run the victory lap to the end.
Yep. Let's roll right up that hallway and grab that key 8.
Despite the Seed's best efforts to put Saxophone in an absolutely atrocious location and crash on a dime,
Yep.
he is on track to finish this Seed. It's the
Yep.
time.
Yep. Sub 215 we'll get, so.
A time of a champion, as the king of Yami Makai has won the NSAK Blitz tourney.
Yep.
First place. Well
First
done.
place.
Here we go. We're gonna go grab these guys for an interview and
Yep.
a grand old.
All right. Morning, King.
Joins us. Congratulations, you won.
Hello, morning. Thank you. Oh, I was nervous.
Yeah, finals are big time, and clutched it out pretty good. That was a 6 axe pull.
Yeah.
I misread that mushroom inside hint, exterior foolish hint badly. I read that as mushroom insides are foolish, which is why I didn't do that check earlier.
Well, I mean, why would you? There's no reason to do it either. I mean, I guess your pineapple is hinted, but like pineapple
Yeah,
from
I had
helm
the
too.
pineapple hint, and I spent the whole time trying to figure out what pineapple was for. And then when I went to helm, I went to get the saxophone hint because I also wrote down chunky, tiny, lanky.
No.
'Cause-
You had the order wrong.
yeah, because I thought I had it in my head. Okay, I'll get my sax hint, and then Aztec Cranky DK is just going to be trombone. I messed that up, and it kind of worked out for me.
And we are joined by Obiyo. GG.
Obiyo.
It's a good race.
GG's.
This is a very, very tricky seed. That saxophone, the prophesized I prophesized the catastrophe probably about like 10 minutes before it happened, where you get into helm and you realize that trombone is locked by sax and sax locks your trombone in.
Yep.
Or no, I had that backwards. Trombone locks your sax hint, but sax locks trombone, so it is not helpful.
Yeah.
Ugh. Not pretty. Alright, one of you guys needs to go to the Isle's Crown and figure out what that vial is.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is that vial a slam? I think that vial could be a slam.
The Isles Crown Pad?
Yeah, and Snides.
It's not.
Yeah.
It was yellow.
It's a DK, yes, yellow.
It was yellow? I'm crazy.
Yeah.
I thought it was clear.
I swear it was clear. Alright, well, I'm crazy. Never mind. You got
Yeah, it
me.
was yellow. I saw that. I'm like, well, I'm not waiting. I would have, if it was short, I would have got it just to eliminate some things, but I wasn't doing 60 seconds for a DK vial.
See, I thought it was I went on this whole spiel on how if that was, because we know barrels was pathless, but like it could have been a slam. But,
Yeah, I
Yep.
was.
It must have been strong tongue.
I spent the beginning being very thorough, just trying to play for that slam, because I was like, oh, I don't want to play a slam casino.
Yeah, I mean,
Brooklyn City
playing
has
thorough,
casino.
early worked out perfectly. Cave's medals were just absolute wreck, and you had to get like basically exactly enough to get your coconut, and then get then get lanky, and it's like, okay, sure.
We got I think we got really lucky that pathless coconut hint was locked behind already getting lanky using coconut.
Just due to how the paths shake out, you very much so wanted that coconut gun, but like, it just doesn't end up on paths for path construction reasons.
Yeah. Where were you at, Obiyo?
I'm not anywhere near finishing. I'm missing sax, which I'm guessing is playing trombone from what you said, and I don't have trombone. I just got Chimpy Charge now because I just found. I just found Slam, so yeah.
Yeah, you missed Slam on the way up, I guess, their first time climbing castle. You just didn't get that splat?
Well, I only went to the top with the Rocket Barrel. I never went to Warp 3.
That's right, you went the rock. Okay, I was like, yeah, I know you were up at the top because you checked the dirt.
That Slam.
You rocket. That's right, you rocket barreled up there.
The Slam played really well for how I like to route shops in castle.
Yeah, so I usually do the bottom. Yeah, I usually do the bottom two first. When I got my chunky move, I just bailed. Basically, I didn't check the other one. So I never. Well, it took me a while to find Slam because of that.
Yeah, I like to route shops, Frankie down to the other two, and I just still looking for crowns. So I was like, I need to look at the shops. So.
Yeah, I was still missing a crown. I know one of them was on Tiny Mausoleum, but you need the other Slam upgrade for that.
Oh wow, I didn't even see you see that. Oh.
Yeah, when I went there with Lanky, I checked the other the tiny check as well.
Yeah, you need either like oranges or a Slam, and the orange cut is evil. You might need Twirl for that, and we know where Twirl is, and you're not getting that, so.
Yeah, Twirl's punch locked.
I was so worried that Dial was saxophone.
Yeah.
We thought so too for a while.
I didn't think it was super likely, given that like how much of your seed was hinted. It didn't seem likely to me that you'd be like 2 moves short.
Yeah,
right. And so you only end up like one moves. You only end up one unhinted move short. Your saxophone. I guess the trombone wasn't hinted either. You had to get the helm hint for that. You were never finding that otherwise. You'd get away with, like, if you didn't have the trombone hint, but you found sax randomly, you'd run your way the horde in the back of Aztec, get your guitar, and be like, where do I find trombone with this?
Where do I go from here?
I was basically about to go to him because I just got Chimpy Charge in Factory, and I was like, where do I go now? So I was thinking maybe go to him and see.
Yeah.
But then
it was on your favorite check. So, Trombone's on your favorite check.
Check of Legend?
No, it's on that little fairy that got you last time.
Wait, in Caves? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's an upper cabin fairy.
I never would have thought that. Okay.
That's where it was, yeah.
Yeah, and it's such a funny hint too, because it's either saxophone locked, which great, or it's locked by guitar, which is probably in the back of Aztec because that's where the horde, and also saxophone locked. So you're just like, well, come on, man.
When I read that, that's why I ruled out the igloo fairy immediately, because I was like, there's still something I got to get back there, and I'm pretty sure I'm fully in logic for everything. So it's got to be, I got to find guitar.
Yeah, it's very tempting to skip that and check the igloo fairy before going to Aztec, but good read. Good read. Helm Dive would have done you good, Obiyo, because the 4th crown was on the Helm crown, so there were no crown problems to be had.
Well,
I was scared for a moment, but
yeah, I would with my last C where I had a crown scare. I was looking at my 3 crown. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to go to a casino again.
Oh no. Yeah. The factory crown was very clutch. That was completely random. But woohoo.
Off the DK medal.
Yeah, off that DK medal of all things.
That DK medal. Yeah, that was just.
Y'all got the same crowns. I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's any crown divergence. 2 crowns that were pretty straightforward. One was a little sneakier, and then one's in Helm, so you're always checking that one if you're short crowns, so it's like the backup crown.
Yeah, and I was going to get it. I meant to get the saxophone hint, but I ended up with the trombone hint, so I was like, I'm going to check this pad while I'm here, see if I'm done with crowns or not.
Yeah, it was a good read to do, right? Because that is your only place you can find a crown there, and It was there. You hadn't seen any others.
I started going over to the DK room I was like, I'll check all these rooms for crowns, and then I looked at DKs and I was like, oh wait, no, crowns can't be in here.
Right,
right.
They can't be on the metal checks, but Sacks could have been. I think that was actually a great spot for Sacks to be as well.
Yeah.
Blocked by all your other helm stuff.
And see, I didn't think to check it for Sacks, because I thought I was getting the Sacks.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So it would have just told me, hideout helm with DK.
Yeah, and you also got your sax hint. You also got your trombone hint and bailed instantly when I really wanted to see the guitar hint too, because the guitar hint was probably going to tell you it's in the back of Aztec, which is tragic, but...
So you needed guitar on top of that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Your guitar is hinted way the horde though, so once you find sax, you run to the back of Aztec to get your guitar in the hinted shop. And then...
Oh right, yeah, it is in that shop. Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
the
I was
in
so lost
cranky.
in the sauce with this seed. Like I was just not figuring out these instruments at all.
The hints did you absolutely no favor, or the metals did you absolutely zero favors. This is a seed that really highlights the danger of custom CB locations where you have to get 40 bananas in like a couple different levels and a couple different spots that are very important.
Yeah, I don't know.
All 3 Kongs were on metals.
They
Yeah,
were.
that's true.
You weren't really reaching for Tiny on Donkey's Forest Metal, but if you made it night, you got a ton. But Chunky was very tight because you didn't have access to the back of Aztec.
Right, it was
Yeah.
exactly 40 to get that with Lanky.
The problem for me was just the start with caves. Like I just did not see that DD balloon for the longest time, and then of course you get coconut, and then of course you get Lanky right after it. It all makes sense, but like I was just running around doing nothing for a while, just trying to find that balloon.
That was a really tough start.
Yeah, it really put me behind probably. So
Yeah. And you kept checking the bosses, and they were foolish.
all right, they were. Yeah, I'm so. You know when you're like in the seat, and then you're just like really trying to figure out where is something, but then you forget your hands, and yeah, it was not going well.
Yeah.
We
Maybe you'll start
got
writing your hints down one of these days.
we got seven. We got seven scouring regions, and you found
I actually
all
found-
of the vials in all of them collectively.
I was actually using those a lot to play for. I was like, all right, I went back to testing while I was looking for my GBs to get into Helm, because I was like, oh, maybe this one vial I'm missing in testing is going to be my saxophone.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out it's just homing ammo, and it's baboon balloon logically, so it's like foolish.
And then the other one's on the ferry, and it was white or clear or whatever you want to call it, and I was like, I'm not going for that. That's either oranges or the second slam.
Yeah, that's what we should check, is what was on that ferry.
Well, because I'm only missing one ammo belt. Ammo belt, oranges, or slam is what that vial is.
Right. Yeah,
And
so
just
I'm saying
think-
it's a 1/3 chance to be slam.
And just think, 2 weeks ago, all those cool hints would have just been a mountain of B-Locker hints.
Right? I know. This is why we waited for the NSAK Blitz tournament to have your hints, Larock.
It's got the good
We
setup.
absolutely did. We pushed this
Walker
to make
had my
sure.
number this week.
Yeah, he was the real boss.
So Obiyo, every time I kept freezing, I was trying to go through a B locker.
Oh,
He's
really?
That one really nasty one. Just
Yeah,
the
it was-
Aztec B-Locker
That
just being
Aztec one.
absolutely having none of it.
He crashed my game 3 times. Thank you for suffering through my computer issues, by the way. I'm sorry
Oh.
about them.
No problem. It's absolutely not your fault, so it's all good.
But that's a wrap on a Blitz tourney. It's just a week.
Yeah.
It's in and out. Quick and simple.
In and out 1 week. Quals last Saturday. Finals this Saturday.
And we got a
We're
champ.
cruising. Yep.
Just like that. Congratulations. And
The
that,
king of NSAK. I guess is what we're calling you now.
there you go.
That was super fun. I can't wait for the next one.
Yep.
Me too. Might have to wait for the new year though. It's getting holiday season. Happy holidays,
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah. We're definitely not
Gonna
doing
get busy.
anything. Everything will be in January. Definitely nothing around the holidays.
Oh yeah, I get super busy with family things going on this next couple of weeks. I might not even be able to do the weeklies.
Oh yeah,
That's
I'm
good.
gone for
Good year.
2 whole weeks as well, so
Right, yeah. Well, they'll be there for you to async when you get back.
That means it's you in the chat. It's your opportunity to come out to DK64Randomizer.com, Discord.DK64Randomizer.com, and come win the weeklies. I bet you can do it, for sure.
That's right. And here's our Discord link if anyone wants to join. Right there. And don't
course,
forget to
y'all
follow our YouTube, where
Yeah,
all these VODs will go.
comment, subscribe, yada yada. You know
Yep.
the drill.
And we will be getting new emotes soon, TM. For this, we have the Bean now. But I did see Tudos in here taking some notes on some new emotes ideas. So definitely make sure everybody subscribes and likes this channel as well and follows.
All our runners. Our channels are linked in the title. Put on a good show. They put on good shows all the time. A lot of donking around the clock. I believe,
All the
that
time.
wraps it up for today, doesn't it?
It does.
Where are we headed today? Do we have a raid conductor?
Is anyone donking?
I'm not seeing anything.
I don't see anyone either.
Oh, that's okay. You can just call it here.
Yep.
Hope y'all have a wonderful holiday season. Enjoy.
Yes, everyone enjoy. Happy holidays. Happy donk holidays.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays.
Have a good one.